Hey, Tacha Man, welcome in. How are you doing today? So, at the end of the last episode, I should probably restore the crane so we're not pulling that too. We had a little bit of a mishap, flipped over, so... Yep, that's not good. I thought we might be able to save it. By trying to get it flipped over, but it's not looking very likely. I think we'll have to bring out another truck. Oh, that's a small tree? Oh, no. Looked like there was a tree bending over. Hey there, Mr. Zing, Mr. Lessons. How's it going, guys? Oh wait, we might have it now, actually. Looks like it's going slowly. Don't worry, in 5 minutes we'll be flipped back over. Pretty soon my thumb will be tired. There we go. Alright, that only took like 20 minutes. Alright. So, let's try and fix this mess we got going on here. Maybe we'll drag it down to the ice, I think. Might be the best way to go. While you flipping trucks again? Can't you get a better paid job? Welcome back in, Alien. Joel, welcome in. Long time no see, Joel. Not that long, but it's been a while. Hey, Mr. Robert. Welcome in. Miss Dust Bunny, welcome in. Alien, I don't know if I said welcome in to you, but welcome in. Alright. Neutral, welcome back in. So we're trying to fix the mess we had from yesterday's end of yesterday's stream. Oh no, I ran over that tree. Crap, I think I broke it. That wouldn't be good. Alright, got 2 out of 3 items back. Is it just me or is the stream pixelated? Could be my connection. I don't have the best of connection, Alien. I have satellite internet because I live in the middle of nowhere and it's like the best thing I can get. Well, it is the best thing I can get. So it's fast enough when it works, but every like, well, at least this is my assumption anyways. It seems like every couple of minutes there's like a small blip maybe. And then every once in a while, probably like maybe twice a month or something, I have a really bad connection day where it's like freezing all the time and sometimes kicking people out. So if you have a connection issue, it's probably me, but yeah. Whoa. Okay. I think I'm actually just going to throw this one back here, just because I already have it. I also have a satellite internet connection, but then again, I'm lucky enough to be directly connected to National Geographic's own server. They have a base near me. Oh, that's cool. Oops, I did that the wrong thing again. Oh my god, the trailer's about to tip. There we go. No, don't tip over trailer. I'm trying to get on solid ice for my truck, but not tip the trailer. There we go. I think we're good now. Where exactly are you, alien? I know he's over in Europe based on the time he was telling us yesterday. He was like, it's 1:30 in the morning. Or something like that. I guess I shouldn't say over in Europe, but I think it was something like that. Oh, Norway, okay. Oh, Norway, I think. Sorry, never mind. Mr. Sawyer, Hardware Joe. Welcome in. Small remote island north of Svalbard? That sounds like Norway. I've never heard of that place, but it does sound very Norwegian. Okay. You are IRL SnowRunner. JJ, sorry I'm late for the live. Welcome in, Mr. Sam. Okay, oh no. Right when I looked over at chat. I was about to say, alright, now we got it all loaded up. Let me catch up here. And then as soon as I do that, I start falling into the ice. Oh no. Okay, so Joel says, nice to see you pushing the limits on SnowRunner. Yeah, we're trying. We're not very far. Let's see, we're at 29%. So Zing got this much in 12 hours, I think it was. About 12-hour stream. And we're like, about probably 3.5 hours, 4 hours a day, like 9th stream now, I think. So probably about 35 hours or something like that. Although it's not a race, it's just kind of funny for the comparison. And like yesterday, I was watching in Zing's stream, he was just flying, he's using the Slater, just flying through some sections. I'm like, man, that took me like 12 minutes to get through there. It's kind of funny. This is a very bad setup I got going here. Alright, I gotta mark this or else I'm gonna miss it again. I remember I missed this turn last time. Then I can follow that all the way to here. There we go. I don't like how tippy this seems to be. It is Norway in essence, okay. It's about 8 hours away from the mainland of Norway. Huge icebreaker ships this time of the year. Okay. I know Southbank's from Norway, and we have Mr. Jacobson from Norway. I'm sure there's other that, you know, just watch and don't talk, but actually I think Robert Haas is also Norwegian. Could be wrong on that. But we have a couple of viewers from there. 1,000 hours on FS25 now. Very nice, Robert. I saw, I don't know if Zeb is going to be over here or not, but he was in Donut's stream before I was here. Well, I was in Nachos for a little bit, then I went to Nathan's for a little bit, then I went to Donuts for a little bit. I feel bad for leaving Nathan's because I had a phone call and then I kind of just went to the next one. So I just like disappeared. I at least like to tell people I'm leaving, but oh well. But he's playing the new Oblivion remaster that came out. And I know Zeb was downloading it when I asked him, so... Whoa! Okay. Luckily it didn't flip us over. It was just a little bit of a wheelie. Not too bad. Yesterday was a fun day for NCAA college spring football games. Mississippi State versus Mississippi. Very nice. You've been watching, Nacho? I was over there right at the start, but like I said, I left and went to Nathan's for a bit, and then I left Nathan's on a phone call, and then when that was over, I went to Donut's stream for a couple of minutes. But yeah, I haven't played... I played Oblivion at a friend's house in like '06. And it's kind of cool to watch the first couple of minutes again. It's like, oh yeah. Like, that's almost 2 decades old, you know? Like, that's 20 years ago. That's kind of crazy. I think it was '06. It might even been... I want to say it was '05, because I remember Age of Empires came out in '06. And I guess I was playing that before I played Age of Empires, so it might have been an '06 release, but yeah, it was like '05 or something. I was like, geez, man, that's a long time ago. It's crazy how time flies. Busy man. Alright, I gotta straighten this out a little bit. It's kind of sliding to the side every time I bounce. Yeah, Nacho's got a face cam now. If you guys look at Nacho's thumbnail, he's got a Nacho doggy with a suit of armor. One thing that's cool that Nacho does is he changes his logo for the thumbnails for whatever game he's playing. So he dresses Nacho up in different gear based on whatever game he's playing. So he's got a different one for Fallout, a different one for Starfield, different one for GTA, different one for Farm Sim. Different one for Oblivion. So it's kind of cool to look at all the different, even Roadcraft, he had a little construction suit, like a, oh shoot, I'm out of fuel. Dang. Guess we won't be making it there. He's got a little vest on and stuff, it's pretty funny. Okay, what else did I have to bring? We have 2 cargo containers, we need 3 vehicle spare parts from up here. Oh, actually no, I was kind of headed the wrong way. I thought I had to go up here, but no, I have to go down after I get to that spot. So, yeah, Nacho's streaming right now. Yep, or at least he was when I went live. If Robert or I guess Robert, oh, you guys Zing is here too. Robert or Zing, if you want to plug Nacho's stream or even Donut's stream, Donut's $2 Gaming, you guys can throw those up. They're both streaming right now. Okay. I think I gotta use the F750 again. We're gonna have to go... I think well, I guess I could go up through the mountains here. I've never gone in these mountains before. I've always gone around. So I guess we'll go up there, we'll start some tasks if they're on the way. Oh wait, yeah, that'll work. Once I get to the road here, I'll just run to the fuel station quick. So we'll go to the fuel station, then we'll go down right here. Then once we get down, we'll go up over here, fuel up. Then back to here, up to here, and down to here. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Yeah, let's follow this road around and follow the cliffside. It's probably a bad idea just because, you know, these are pretty dangerous roads through here, but give it a shot, why not? Finished season 15, very nice. Overall, how was it, Blaine? So, why so many Norwegians? I moved away to an island to get away from you guys. I think that's it, yeah. I think we've read everybody else's, pretty much. Oh, Robert says, come on, good people of the chat, don't forget to smash the like button if you haven't. Don't forget to subscribe to show your appreciation for JJ and his stream. Many thanks. Thank you. So I think we have a full roof rack. We did have a full truck, and I think we have like 100 liters or something in the tank. Probably should check, actually. 91, okay. So I at least kind of have a ballpark of how much fuel we got left. I think we should be fine to get to the fuel station and back. What's in it for me if I subscribe? Do I get a cookie? Let's see. I think Zing is the only member in here. Zing might give you a cookie, yeah? There is a chance of that. Alfredo was bugging me to make a cookie emoji. So we have it. Rex loves his cookies, so I mean it kind of works out. Wait, is I supposed to turn right there? I was, okay. I guess it could go either way. I'm just kidding. Don't eat candy, and I subbed a while back. I have a pretty big sweet tooth. I've cut down a lot. Like probably in my mid-20s, but I used to eat like loads of candy. When I was like a teenager or something, I could just take like a bag and just eat like half the bag in one sitting. It's like, that's not good. Like if you just picture like like a bag of bite-sized Snickers or something, or not even bite-sized, like the ones that are like 2 inches or something. Just eat like half a bag. Yeah, it's not good. Hey RXY, welcome in. Neutral, welcome in as well. Oh. Shipping you some cookies is gonna be expensive, yeah. Shipping would be more than the cookies worth. Hey Spoon, welcome in. Last time I ate a bag of chips or candy was 2014, 11 years ago. Wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, time flies, man. I think we'll probably get the last bridge and maybe try the other blockages, or some of them. I don't know. We'll probably not get all of them done. Might not even get the bridge done. I think this is like 4 different cargo types we have to grab. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Oh, it looks like... Oh, the road turns and goes right through. Okay. I didn't even see a road. Right up in front of me to my left? Now I see it, I guess. Oop. Oh, no. That's not good, is it? I don't think you're supposed to go into the water here, are you? Are we... Yeah, we're quite stuck on the rock, okay. This could be kind of dangerous because I'm trying to turn it as I'm going up the hill. Might make me roll over. Okay, there we go. That was actually almost perfect. Alright. We got it out. The contracts here are a bit, what's the word, excessive? You think so? I haven't done... Well, actually, how many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think? 12, 13? I wouldn't say they're excessive. I kind of like the amount of cargo, to be honest. I think it's a perfect amount, because I hate the contracts when it's like 1 or 2 things and you're done. Like, they're just a little bit too short for me. But the ones in Yukon, I would say, were excessive. Those ones were like... I remember one of them, and I don't know why I keep thinking of this certain number, because Zing has told me this is incorrect. So I don't know what the actual number is, but reinvigorating the old mines, I keep saying 64, so I know it's higher than 64. But that was like 64 slots of cargo. So we'll just go with 65, because I know it's 65 or higher. 65 slots worth of cargo for one mission. Like, that is crazy. This looks like you might be able to go across here. Looks breakable, but maybe in certain sections it's alright. Okay, maybe that is the way to go. Oh, what's incorrect? The number of slots for reinvigorating the mine in Yukon. I always, for some reason, I thought it was 64, so I've said it many times, and I know it's not right anymore because you've told me the actual number and it's higher, but I don't remember what the actual number was. So it's like 72 or something. But for some reason, I always thought it was 64. Spoon says 20 bugged. Cabin was pretty rough too. Almost all of them here. What? I thought it was 72, but it's actually 68. Oh, okay. Well, I knew it was more than 64. So 68 slots of cargo. That's a lot. I don't mind like 12, 15, something like that. I think that's a good amount. If it's like 4, 5, 6, you know, you can kind of do it with one truck. I like it when it's like 2 trips basically, or one heavily overloaded trip, which most of the time is, you know, pretty sketchy. Maybe even an overloaded trip with another overloaded trip, but not like crazy overloads. I think those are the perfect size for me. Oh shoot. Almost went over there. Because the cabin count is doubled, but it's really not. They just stay there for the second phase. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Like, so technically I have to count the cabins twice because they're needed twice. But if you're smart, you can just drop them off once you get the stage complete, pick them back up and move them instead of... Or wait, no. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, hey Josh, welcome in. Right, technically the contract calls for 2 cabins twice, okay. So I did understand it correctly. Zeb, I don't know if I said hello to you. I see it, Snakebite. I don't know if I said hello to you either. So, hello. Oh shoot, I think I put the goal on a 30-minute timer instead of a 3-hour timer. My bad. That's fine. This season was bugged when it got out. It was not detecting the cabin if they were on the delivery square. Are you talking about Yukon, Spoon, or S15? I think you're talking Yukon, right? Because I don't even think you need cabins here. May be incorrect on that. I don't follow it as closely as Zing does. I kind of just play it for a little bit to try and get a feel of where stuff has to go and kind of how to start. Like, you know, is it optimal to open this warehouse or this one first or whatever, something like that. But no cabins, okay. And yes, Yukon. I figured, but I also didn't know if there was any here. Okay, let's fill that up. This is kind of a pain because I don't have a truck that can attach it, so I gotta keep having to buy it and fill it up slowly. There we go. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to turn it back around. I'll grab like a liter or two on the way back out. So I got to go the other direction. This little top hat, I know I like to call it a top hat. I don't know why. This little hat we got has been here for 3 episodes now. It's been staying up there. Apparently we haven't brought it to some rough terrain and thrown it off. Although we did do that earlier in Season 15 with a different tanker. Rest in peace, the other tanker. It rolled off the edge, and we're not retrieving it. Also, rest in peace, our Earth Roamer. It's been set out to sea. Spoon says, for crafting, they should use the same recipe for all seasons. I would agree with that. Because then once you know the recipe, it's the same. You know, like, oh, for cabins, you need planks and cargo containers. You know, like, if they kept it the same for every season, that would make a lot more sense. Aerosmith would love you living on the edge. Good old Aerosmith. Yeah, sometimes the crafting don't even make any sense. Like the consumables in Season 9 is just the weirdest thing. I think it was 7 slots that goes into 1, but some of it was like metal rolls or something. Like I guess maybe you would need some metal to like close the crate, you know, like some nails or something, but I don't know, that's just a weird one. But I guess, I don't know, what else would you put in there? I guess they had potatoes from Season 8. You could use like some potatoes and yeah, maybe some wood and metal or something to kind of craft the box, and then something to put in the box. Apparently these trees just break. I don't know if you guys have went down here a lot. These trees on this hill... Oh god, I should probably go out more. These trees on this hill for some reason just like break off. It doesn't make any sense because they're like big trees and they don't... I guess I have broken before with like a huge mod truck, but these trees don't normally break or really ever break. They're just too big, too strong to break. But apparently in this section they just break off. I suppose maybe they're just weakened by the avalanche that came through. Maybe that's why. I'd never thought of that. Got my big brain going today. Did you hear about Pope Francis? I did, yeah. Passed away at age 88. It makes some sense to me. Large trees on the hills have less soil around the roots and loose rocks. That is true, yes. They definitely have a much worse root system. It can't really grab onto as much. That is a very good point there. Oh, I might have... Oh, okay. It's like, oh, I might have done it. Kind of hard on some of these parts. Oh shoot! Like right there. I thought that was the trail going to the left. Maybe it's right here. Oh, it is. Sort of. Hug the edge, apparently. Some of these sections I didn't go across a lot of times, so. Hey, Robert. Welcome in. Is the pipe out? All right. Robert's always farming. So it was like a harvester combine joke, I guess. Jeez, that's really getting me tipping to that left side there. The fuel looks like it's pretty well centered on the truck, but for some reason it seems like it's really wanting to go that one direction. Try and scoot this over a bit again. See, like a broken clock. I'm right twice a day. I've always found that saying to be kind of funny. Like, I guess because it's true. Like, you know, even a broken clock is right twice a day, but... I don't know. Oh, actually, that might work out better. It kind of tipped over. That might make the lower center of gravity maybe harder to turn. Ah, it's flipping back up, right? God dang it. Did it just get stuck in the trailer or something? No? Okay. I think it's just in a really weird spot. Whatever, I'll put it down right there and hopefully it's not going to stay very good because it's so far back by the trailer, but... Oh, dead stream, alright. Yep, refresh. We were talking about it earlier at the start. Thank you, Mr. Zing. Yep, problematic Wi-Fi. Thank you, Robert. YouTube, fix your servers. This one you gotta yell at Mr. Elon Musk, which I know right now a lot of people don't like him anyways. We need to befriend him and get him to give us better internet. He smells musky. I don't remember. Someone was telling me. I think it was like Zing or something. Oh no, I think it was actually one of my coworkers before. They're like, Elon Musk should come out with a line of cologne and call it Elon's Musk or something like that. Like, I mean, it's kind of like it makes so much sense that it's like probably nobody would want it kind of thing, you know? I feel like I'm making a huge mistake driving along the edge of this ice, though. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Alright, let's try and go to the right here. I can kind of see, I think the... Oh, I think I might see the path, actually. I think I might have been on the path. Seems like something his boring company would sell. That's true, they do sell some weird stuff with the flamethrowers and stuff. It's like a marketing gimmick, you know? Seems like something he would do, though. Oh no. The sad part is people would buy it just because of the marketing. Yeah, people would buy it for sure. I am having a rough time turning with this. Okay, let's park this, actually... Yeah, I think I should be able to scoop out the Ford. We'll see. Not really seeing the path on this one, but seem to be on it. Here I remember we turned to right, so now I can kind of remember where we were going. Whoa, we got off the path there, didn't we? Yikes. It's pretty narrow, you can see both sides of it now. Okay, let's see if we can scoot past here. I was hoping we would be able to just get by. Okay, good. Alright. Let's top it up on fuel quick. Seems like something... Oh, I did read that one. The British and the Soviets put flamethrowers on tanks. Yeah, those things are pretty cool. Just flamethrowers in general are pretty cool. If he did, like Gwyneth Paltrow makes her candles. Yeah, I've heard she's got some gimmicky stuff, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, people, like, it seems like celebrities can pretty much make whatever they want and people will buy it. I suppose there have definitely been some flops, though, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know, I can't think of any offhand, but there's definitely been ones where you're like, oh man, they came out with X thing and it just totally bombed. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Zip says, so did the Americans, did they? I guess I didn't know which countries did it, but yeah, I did know some of them did it, which is pretty cool. Oh man, this little rocky bit here is not doing us any favors. We just need like a tiny little bit of grip, but it's not giving it to us. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think our crane leg's hitting this big rock right here. Let's back up just a bit. See if we can get a little bit more. Especially in the Pacific. Well, I remember they had flamethrowers when they were like clearing out the bunkers in Japan, but I'm assuming that's what you're kind of talking about, Zeb, the same like time period area. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm just trying to think of like some of the like old war movies and stuff that I've seen. I must stop typing long messages. Is YouTube keep telling you like, hey, this is a bit too long. Gotta delete a couple of characters. Alright, I think we need 3 vehicle spare parts out of here, and then I think we still need like 2 cement from a different area, and then something else. I think it might have been planks, actually. No, I wrote some about Elon. Not sure if it even sent was under 100 characters, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, YouTube sometimes, like, there's been times where people have told me they've sent messages and then it just doesn't show up. It might be like some sort of a spam filter. I remember yesterday, actually, Zing commented on Rex's stream, and I could see it, but on Zing's stream, because he was streaming at the time, you could see that his message just, like, disappeared into the ether. So it was, like, never sent or, like, flagged as spam or something, because he had, like, a couple of emojis on it. So I don't know. Might be like marked as spam or something weird. Hey Brian, welcome in. So currently just grabbing some vehicle spare parts here. I gotta check when we get here what else we need, but I think we gotta go do some short logs. Where am I running to? I forgot there was this trailer here. We could... I don't think we have to transport this trailer anywhere. Oh yeah, I remember actually I checked this one was ours. Oh, it's already empty. Alright. Run into the hills, apparently. Hi, new chatters. Pee-wee, welcome in. I actually didn't even notice your chat right away because it was the same colors as Brian. So I thought it was Brian again, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's a different name. Alright, let's stop. We need 2 cargo containers, which we have here. 3 vehicle spare parts, so we're going to grab that. Medium planks and cement. So yeah, we could just get the, let's just do 3 vehicle spare parts. And then let's see what this one needs. I think the rest of these are water pipes. Yep, okay. That's garbage. Large pipes, okay. That's gonna suck. The big trailer, cargo containers, drilling equipment to the harbor. I'm just trying to find anything that we can take with us that would be beneficial for later. I know we have to grab consumables. This looks like we have to grab some drilling equipment. Let's see if we got any other ones here. Oh, we could grab a couple, well, actually, I suppose it would work. Yeah, we could grab 3 more vehicle spare parts. That would be 6. We'd be carrying an extra one. We could drop them off here. I think we'll go with that, actually. That would make it easy. Oops, well, whatever, I guess that works. Hey JJ, how can that Scout fuel trailer hold in the forward like that? Because it's packed, you know. So as long as you have all of the wheels touching on something, specifically the top, it cannot be the sides. Like if you were to put it on the truck and it was one of the wheels was hanging off on like the right side, but it was touching like the door or something, that would not work. It has to be all the tires are touching. I'll show you here in a second. Go into photo mode. So we got this tire. Apparently it's considering that it's touching, I think, on this bar here. It probably shook it when we were just driving and moved it back a little bit, but it was touching at one point. And then we got this tire. It's considering that's touching the hood there, and then this one. But kind of funny, at this angle they're obviously not touching anymore, but yeah, as long as they're touching on the top, all three wheels, this one counts too, because some people think just the back ones and then they can't get it to pack. It's the front one too, that little one. So as long as you got all 3 of those, you should be good. You can pack it and then it'll just stay on there. The only way it'll fall off is if you take a really bad angle and then your truck, like basically if your cargo would unpack because you're at an angle, your trailer will unpack as well. So oh gosh, might be kind of hard to get this trailer turned around. I usually just detach, so I think I might do that if we can't get this. No, we should be able to get this. Something is really strange. I go from 1080p crisp to 1080p 10 FPS, then pixelated, then back. It looks like I am having a lot of frame drop today compared to yesterday. Yesterday we had one of the lowest ones at like 0.8. Today we're at 25.9, so basically 15 frames every 60 every 60, so like every second you're missing about a quarter of the frames. We're running about 45 SPF basically. Wait, SPF? FPS, oh my god. Apparently I'm talking about sunscreen. I don't even know what SPF stands for. Nathan showed respect to you for using scouts in this map. Oh yeah, Nathan came over here the other day. Yep. Nathan was in here 2 days ago, I think? Wait. No. That must have been on Friday then, because 2 days ago would have been Sunday. Yeah, I think it must have been Friday. It says, what the heck? How did you put that there? Oh, with the crane. I pulled it around the front of the truck, and then that's the easiest way to do it, Nuno. Oh gosh, it's about to fall though. The easiest way to do it is to grab the front one, if you can get it around the front of your truck, just that little one, and then pretty much tilt the crane exactly how I have it right now. And actually I'll show you why. So if I were to pull the trailer up by the little front thing, I can only pull it to like right here. And the front wheel is going to be like right here somewhere, right? So if you spin this around on the back side like this, now I can pull it straight over the truck still. Because it's pulling in this direction. I'm going to change the camera a little bit more. Oops. It's pulling like this up the truck. And so you can pull it right up the truck, and then once it gets to the part you want it, just detach it and pack it. Might take more work than that, but that's kind of how you have to do it. You wouldn't use scouts in this map, it's very hard. Yeah, well, we're about to go again. Yikes. Oh man. Oh gosh, I'm ready to pop the crane, but it's not quite there. I can't reach anything. trying to lean into it. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's starting to come back. Oof, that was close. Alright. I'm trying to use a little bit more of the other trucks, but it just seems like it's basically an F750 map. Because we need a lot of big amounts of cargo, so... Hey, bad boy, welcome in. Robert Weeks says 23 likes. Nuno says that's genius. Yeah, it's the easy way to do it. Because otherwise you're trying to struggle with it to really get it up there. It doesn't got enough room to pull it up, so you gotta flip the crane around. Just got done eating lunch, chicken and rice, sweet potatoes, mac and cheese, and some rolls. Very nice. I know Mr. Rex has a chicken and rice save on his FS25 where he's talking about it. Chicken and rice. I just forgot. I didn't reset the goal. Quick, let's do that. Just because I accidentally set it for like a half hour. Here we go. Kind of a pain sometimes on the phone anyways. There we go. Oh, well, yeah, whatever. Hey JJ, glad to catch you live. Just getting into SnowRunner. Very nice, Newgate. Welcome in. What was that bridge? It will be FS22 today. I'm just confused what you're saying there, Nuno. What bridge? You're playing some Far Cry Primal, that's awesome. Killed 2 bosses, good news. Yeah, Newgate, if you got any questions, we've got some pretty experienced players in here, so can probably help you out, but don't do what I'm doing. Oh my god, we're about to tip. This is not good. Oh, really? Oh, shoot. Can I drop any fuel into the tank? That ruined my suspension, my tire, and my fuel tank all in one shot. Oh, Jesus. And we were so close to getting the objective. We just had to go down the rest of the hill and there. We were there, so... Alright, I guess we'll get it with the Lodestar then. The damaged vehicles taking this map is ridiculous. I think it might be partly because I have scouts. They're so small, they just get destroyed on like the smallest of stuff. They have lower thresholds. Like, let's see, the suspension on this one's actually pretty good. I think 160. Let me check. Like the Ford here. What was that? The suspension on the Ford's only 75. So the Lodestar has double the suspension tolerance, if you want to say that. Let's see what the Mercer's got. Oops. This one's got 170. Yeah, even the heavies. I do think it's higher across the board. Don't mind this truck flipped over. Oh, I forgot I had a fuel tank behind it. This one's got 80. What does the Earth Roamer got? Oops. 150, or wait, 120 on this one. So, yeah, I think the Scouts are quite a bit lower. I think most trucks are like 100 to... some of the higher ones I think are up to like 200 or something. Okay, let's go back and get this. Welcome in, Bartosz. How are you doing? We, making our way back down to fix one of the bridges, but we just hit like a tiny little, not even a rock, just the, well, I guess it was a rock, but like a little rock outcropping right here. Didn't hit it fast or anything. We had the tire like kind of stuck right here and we were just giving it some gas and then just bam. Suspension, fuel tank, and tire all gone in one shot. So. Oh, yeah, I did see that. I didn't read that out loud. I was busy talking. So SPF is sun protection factor. I did not know that. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I try to keep it in English just so that I know what you guys are saying and everybody else in the chat can read along. But I have said that I do respond to people if they type in other languages on my channel. I usually respond in that language, although it takes me longer to respond because I have to translate it. And so like right now I actually have 2 comments from somebody that I've let sit there for a while because I haven't translated them. So if you're in English, obviously I'll respond quicker because I can just read it and respond, where other ones I have to like copy it, put it into Google to translate it. Actually, I think on the phone it translates, but then to type back, I have to translate it back. So, but I guess I could just type it in English and they could hit the translate button too. I don't know. But yeah, that way I just know what everyone's saying. Because I don't know if they're saying stuff they shouldn't be, you know? It's just kind of hard when you got... Like, obviously we're kind of small, so it would probably be okay to have, like, sidebar conversations, but... once you get much bigger, then you got, like, 30 different languages going on. It's like, dude, no one knows what anybody's saying. Thank you, Bartish. I appreciate that. Very nice job, Sam. Okay. Now that's done. We could either... Maybe I should go back and then go to the port and go through and fix it. Because it's kind of on the way in that area. I don't know. Either that or buy the SX. How much money do we have again? 300,000. We just hit 300. Let's go buy the SX, I guess. You say lesi to all your Polish friends? I don't know what that means. Bobs, welcome back in. Toddy Bobs. Let's do... yeah, so 79,000. Gotta buy a bigger engine. The SnowRunner gearbox. Race suspension. I think I might have accidentally bought the UHDs or whatever that was at the top there. Autonomous scout winch. Spare wheel. Snorkel. I don't ever use the radar, but it probably would be nice to have. Let's go with the heavy hitch and service kit. And let's just paint it black. Wait, what? Oh, that's the custom color. I was like, wait, what? What's going on? Okay, we gotta buy some short logs. Or a short log trailer. I don't think they have any of those, so... Oops, Nuno says, and I saw some water pipes that need to be crafted from metal rolls. Yes, they do have a couple of those. So you gotta take some metal rolls from the top right of the map, bring those to kind of the sort of the middle left, I would say. Or wait, yeah, that's where you craft them at. And then you have to bring one just a little bit north of there to the... Oh, shoot. Yeah. to the ferry. Well, I guess the ferry is the fastest way through, but and then there's one in the south, just south of there in the city. It's a good way to start it off on. Get taking some damage right away. Great example of don't read and drive. How about that one? That one might even been better. It's funny because sometimes people, like, I'll be on a good streak and people are like, I don't know how you can drive and read chat, and I'm like, I can't. And then you see those cases where I'm looking over and I'm like, oh, there's a rock, oh, there's a tree. Some days are better than others. Welcome in, Sydney. It means how's it going in Polish? Okay. I saw Alderar today. I don't know if any of you guys really remember Alderar. I haven't talked to him in a long time. He was in Nathan's chat. Yeah, it's been like a year and a half since I've probably seen Alderar. He's been like just disappeared. He's a Polish SnowRunner streamer. Hey Matt, welcome in. Welcome back to the struggle bus. All aboard! Oh, I think we had another connection blip there. We just lost like 10 people. He said, I'm not going to get into it. A lot of stuff happened in Poland last year. A lot of people got affected. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, but yeah, I don't like to get political here, so I'm assuming that's what it's on. Something. So, yeah, we're all just here to have fun and relax and chill, so best to leave it, I guess. 31 likes, thank you, Robert. No way I'd ever use scouts here. I like the double red X's, you know. It's a nice touch. Alien Zing J, how's it going, guys? Pretty good. I had one run-in with a rock and it destroyed my tire, suspension, and fuel tank in one shot. Other than that, going pretty well. Hence why I don't get into it. Yeah, I appreciate that, Alien. I do follow a lot of like global news, so I usually like hear about it, but I don't know what you're talking about, but I'll probably look it up after this. Nacho is playing some weird games. I didn't try to watch it. Nacho's playing Oblivion. I played Oblivion back in like, I want to say it was 05. It might have been early 06. But I know like August or so of 06, Age of Empires came out and I used to play that game all the time. Or wait, was it August? Maybe it was before that actually. I think August is when I got a computer to play it, maybe. That sounds right. Zatanna's playing Resident Evil 3. Yeah, I've never played the Resident Evil game, so... You don't like Resident Evil? Hey Bobs, welcome in. Must not have heard me last time. Zing is sizzling. My chill is busted, only rage. Uh-oh. The contest where you have to get gold and silver cargo is brutal. Shredded my truck in 2 seconds. Oh no. I'll probably take those contests really slow then. I just won't even try for gold. Oh man, I was trying to take it nice and slow through here so I wouldn't break my truck, but now it looks like it might have got me stuck. When's the next FS25 stream? I'm not sure. I don't usually plan my streams ahead of time. I just kind of play whatever I feel like playing. Which right now it's been the new season of SnowRunner for the last like 2 weeks, I think, almost. 2 more days will be like 2 weeks. Probably next week sometime we'll play some farm sim again. JJ, just once, can you properly drive and not get stuck? I don't think that's possible in this region. How's Quebecing you? Oh, it's definitely Quebec'd me. I gotta find a house for Claude, though. I've been giving houses to everyone that's in the region when we go there. I gave Spoon a house, but he didn't like it. He said the driveway sucked. And he's not wrong, it's a terrible drive. But it's got a good view. Don't worry, JJ, you don't miss anything. Yeah, I'm not a Resident Evil like fan either. Never played those games, so. JJ never gets stuck. He has temporary interruptions. Yeah. What happens is it's actually like a lag in the connection, so it looks like I'm getting stuck, but then like, 20 minutes later when the connection like catches back up, then I'm out of I never got stuck. It was just kind of a lag, like it looked like I crashed into a tree or it looked like I hit a house, but I actually didn't hit those things. Just a little bit of lag, kind of, makes you do some weird stuff sometimes. Was not me. Oh, I should give him an igloo. That would be funny. Can I have host? Hosting what? Oh, FS25? I don't ever play with anybody on FS25. I might make a series where I play, I know I've said this to Matt before, but where we do like a 0 to hero and have like a bunch of farms. But it would probably only be a thing that we would play whenever I'm online. So it would probably be like during the normal stream hours. In that case, you've been lagging for like 7 days? Oh no. Crashing into stuff for a while. A good view and a peace of mind, that's what matters. Dang lag gets you every time. I know, right? It looks like I'm crashing into stuff and... Sinks is type full of words we don't understand. TikTok. Wait, what? I'm looking back to see what else he wrote. Oh, can you have a house? Ah. Yeah, I don't understand TikTok. The TikTok words, I should say. The skibbity toilets of the world. Nope. It's funny because I asked my niece a couple weeks ago. I was watching them. I could have asked my nephews that are here, but I asked my niece because they mentioned it. The littler one is probably maybe 5 or 6. But she's got a little older sister who's probably like 8 or something. But the little one mentioned it, and so I was like, what does that even mean? And like the little one was trying to explain it. A 5-year-old was explaining what a skibbity toilet is to me. I was like, oh wow, I'm getting old, aren't I? That's when you know. Oh jeez. Fun fact, I've never been on TikTok. I refuse. Yeah, same here. I've never had a TikTok. I actually don't have most things. I don't have a Facebook. I don't have a Snapchat, an Instagram, TikTok. Did I say Facebook? I don't know. Whatever. I don't have any of that stuff. I guess I do have a Twitter, but I only every once in a while check it, and I'll see like the other day I saw something from Saber saying T-30 for like Roadcraft. Like I see some stuff on there. That's like the only thing that I use. When a 5-year-old teaches you stuff, you're slacking. Yeah. They're like, oh, it's a guy moving his head around out of the toilet. And I'm like, oh god. They're like, it's like this, and they're like acting it out, and I was like, oh Jesus. I'd make myself a cozy little bee farm with some sheeps and call it Puffy Fluffy. If they sting you, you get puffy, and the sheeps are just fluffy. Well, I guess if you're allergic to it, you'll get puffy. Nuno says, I heard the engine sound, and this is a heavy, nice truck. The Earth Roamer? It's just lag, all the mirrors. Puffy Fluffy Co. That's funny. Alright, this is actually the turn. My wife made me get a Snapchat and I regret every moment. Dumbest thing ever. It's just like, text me a picture like a normal person. Yeah, I just used... Yeah, I don't know. Bro, I went to a kids club with my little sister and there was someone there that said Mike Sigma Boy. Yeah. It's kind of funny to look at all the stuff that the little kids say now. Like, I remember when I was a kid, my parents were like, what does this mean? And you're like, how do you not know? Like, people say it all the time. And you're like, yeah, but I guess you're not in that crowd, so now I see why they ask, because you're like, I don't even know what that means. All I have is Discord, YouTube, and Twitch. Yeah, I have Discord, YouTube, and X. I don't even... Oh, I guess I do have Twitch, too. I did make a Twitch so I could give Zing... I had to order a Christmas gift, so I had a month free of Amazon Prime that they offered me, so I signed up for a month, and then I sent my Prime sub over to Zing. So I didn't even pay for it. Amazon gave me a month free and they paid Zing. So that's the least I could do. Hey Rubica, welcome in. Oh, come on. Man, we're getting stuck on every little thing here. I try to teach the kids in my life about creativity, imagination, help them with sketches, fantasy worlds and imagination, games. They often love it. Almost tipped over there. Screens are a prison for the mind. Yeah, you're not thinking when you're in the screen. Just a zombie, basically. Hey, I drive. Welcome in. It was crazy to Nate haul all that cargo. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember how much he had. It was like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think 13 or something cargo. I can't remember exactly how many slots it was, but it was a pretty big... Okay, we got it all. 14, okay, I was trying to think of it in my head and I thought it might have been 14, but I was like, well, he had 3 sideways cement, so maybe that took up 2 slots. That's what it said, okay, yeah. Ah, shoot, passed it. Loading platform, there we go. Do we still do the points and gamble? I mean, it's technically turned on, but it hasn't worked for like probably a month and a half now, so no. I'm kind of in a predicament. I've said this many times on the channel now, but I can't, like, I would normally just reset my password and like, because I don't know my password to log in there. I have it like auto signed in, so I'm like, I can adjust stuff, but yeah, if I log out, then I just will be forever logged out. But it's currently turned on. If I were to reset my password, sounds like a good idea, but they apparently don't have my email address. Like, it says my email doesn't exist there. So I can't really reset my password, so I'm kind of... I mean, I guess I could probably contact like customer service or something and see if they could do anything about it. And they could email me back, and I could still get the email because the email address is fine. I don't know. But I just haven't done anything about it. I totally agree, if you're flying off a cliff, you might as well light one up and enjoy the moment. What? You're as far gone as me, Matt. That's funny. Oh, we got a big old ice chunk here. That's why. You probably have 1,000,000 points. I don't think I've ever seen you gamble, so unless you've changed your name... if an email doesn't exist, are you sure you didn't register with one capital letter that you forgot? I guess I could try. I didn't think that would make a difference, but... I think I might have already tried, but it had been like a month and a half, so maybe I didn't try all of them. But I did check my email that I registered with, and like I have the email from them. So... Oh, it's Manchester United? Okay. Yeah, I remember who you are. I did that contract with the Kenny, did 6 cement in a 3x2 on the oil bed, and then stack the 4 metal beams on top of them. Hold them down. Nice. I'm not sure how to say your name. Elil? Welcome in. You almost got it, just add an S. It's yes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Almost got it. Alright. How come Zing can type novels, but if I do, YouTube's up my crack? I don't know. I think it's the same for everybody. The only thing is Zing's a moderator, so he can do more stuff than a couple of you guys, but not... I don't think it would allow him to type longer, like chats, though. Or live messages, or whatever they call them. Live chats, I think. Get wrecked. It's funny because you spelled it like they would too. You're on a holiday? Okay. Is it like a spring break kind of thing, or what? Yeah, mod privileges. How is the bot working for that and nothing else? I'm not seeing messages held. I don't think it's the bot, Zing. I think it's just YouTube. Like, you know how they have like the 160 character limit or whatever it is? I think that's what it is. I'm not sure though. Just stop typing novels. That'll solve your problem. They're not being held, they just don't send. Sometimes it sends, but it never shows up. Oh, okay. That's weird. It could just be like a YouTube glitch. Like it normally works, but for some reason today it's just being weird. You're having the same issue, Nuno? You're writing stuff and it's not showing up? That is weird. I mean, I guess maybe that's what happened to you last night, Zing. It says if you get the red X, it means YouTube is also having issues. Okay. I've had that, yeah, where it gives you an error and says it's failed to send. I'm ancient, I'm allowed to type. Nice. We're mostly an older crowd in here, so you'll fit right in. Hey Ian, welcome in. Hope it's going good today. So far, it's been alright. We crashed one time, not even really crashed, like barely scooted forward, and we were in a bad spot. In a one little rock, destroyed our entire truck pretty much. Took out all of our suspension. I think we were full. We might not have been. Took out all the rest of the suspension for sure. Took out the tire, that probably wasn't full, and then took out our entire fuel tank. Or at least I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure all of it. Well, the tire probably was still damaged because those you can't replace, but I think the fuel tank and suspension, I think, were both fully like fixed or whatever. Hey Rio, welcome in. Okay, so I don't know if it's because the logs are shorter, but we couldn't get through here with the LTI and medium logs. But we're able to make it through here with the SX in short logs, so it might be the truck or it might be the cargo, but the combination of both is able to make it. Am I stuck again? Oh, there we go. Oh no, Matt is back! Us crazies have gathered. Matt says, older is not true, just well seasoned. Well, you know what they say, age is just a number, kids never grow up. We're still kids at heart. Crashing and flipping things. Oh, I seen your message about the elephant, Nuno. JJ probably just missed them. Oh yeah, I might have just missed them. I was having trouble to keep up there for a little bit, so yeah, go ahead and send them again if you want, Nuno. I might have just missed them. If you could be a savory seasoning, what would you be? I'd be paprika. I haven't had this in a long time, but I think it sounds good. I'd probably be like lemon pepper. It's pretty basic, but I think that's what I would go with. That was my next thought, Brian. Lowry's seasoning salt would be a good one. Salt, everybody likes salt. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was crashing and flipping things. I was definitely having a couple of issues there probably when Nuno was typing that. Lots of salts. Yep. Got Lowry salt, Rio salt, Zing salt. Lemon pepper, never heard of that. Or never heard of that, but makes me think steak. When I was a kid, my dad used to put it on fish, and it was always really good. I haven't had it on fish in forever, but it sounds really good. I'm a salty bitch too, says Tyler. Or Travis Taylor, God. Welcome in, Travis. Yeah, age is just a number. It gives us old peeps more wisdom. Yeah, you've experienced more stuff. You have a better understanding of how stuff works. I love flavored salts. How goes the stream? Pretty good. Lemon pepper is great on trout. I've never had trout. At least not that I know of. But yeah, lemon pepper is really good on fish. That's how my dad used to make it. I mean, he makes them a bunch of different ways. He'll make them beer battered, and he'll, fry them in butter or what, like just a bunch of different stuff. But I just remember as a kid he used to make that all the time. Maybe that was the way he liked to cook it back then or something. But it's basically pepper, but it also has like a lemon zest to it. So Matt, the plural of the salt is salt, not salts. I think he was just being funny with it. Trying to go slow. Okay, no damage yet. Beer battered cod or place is the best. Kind of confused on that one, Matt. Is that like a certain place? Lemon pepper dry wings are bomb. Okay, I gotta sneeze again. In just a second. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, we used to have it on like walleye, northern perch, like bluegill, sunnies. Basically whatever we would catch, we would put lemon pepper on it, and it was really good. No, Jay, I spelled it wrong first time. It is fish, super flat, creamy, tastes great. Oh, the trout? I gotta put this in low, I think. We're stalling. I'm like an English teacher. I will correct you on your grammar no matter what. Oh, Rio, you would hate me then. I always just type and hit send. Half the time the letters are out of place, or I don't put punctuation, like no periods, quotations, like commas. I just type and send. It's all one sentence. Like 160 character sentence instead of like 3 sentences. Trying to bulk log these maps, and it's a drag. Yeah, there's I want to say 14 total logs. I think Zing counted it up. I want to say it's like 7 and 7, but like 4 are crafting, and then like 3 are crafting or something like that, like mediums and then shorts or something. Both are acceptable, Matt. Should I say I'll instead of I will? I will accept that answer, Rio. How's that? Maybe not. Might melt through the ice. Oh, the salts, yeah. Bring the salt helps in the deep snow in Quebec. It might make Spoon's driveway a little bit easier to drive on. Just don't throw it on the ice, maybe, yeah. Alien, I'd be... Oh, here's a fun fact, Rio. English is confusing. Con meaning against, fuse meaning together. I'd be a panda. Literally, they get high off what they live off. What a good life, really? Don't they just eat bamboo? Soul flatfish are the best. I don't even know what that is. Is soul flatfish? Is that like a kind of fish, or is that like a restaurant, or like a certain dish? You think plankton with LSD won't? That's funny. Pandas mostly eat bamboo, but also, how do you say that? Eucalyptus leaves? That doesn't sound right. Eucalyptus? I don't know how you say that word. Which gives them the same high as a human gets from smoking weed. That's funny. Oh, it's a certain type of fish. Okay. Pike is good, but also baby pike are sweeter. Yeah, you don't want the really huge ones, because obviously they're much older. Pandas also experience a dopamine bump when they eat bamboo. Apparently we're learning about pandas today, guys. The panda session, or the panda class is in session. It took me a minute to think of the name name of it, but a tiny animal would be the short-faced bear. Eucalyptus. I knew I've heard it before, and I was like, I don't know how to say that. Eucalyptus, yeah, that's how you say it. Matt says, you can lick these nuts. I like that one, Matt. I think that's how it's pronounced. Oh, it's spelled different? Okay. Because, yeah, it makes more sense, like, when I read the American spelling. A little too raunchy for the chat. No, it was funny. I approve. Gotta be, hey, we have 7-year-olds here. There probably are a couple of younger kids, like 12 or something, but oof, no damage, good. Speaking of, where's Alfredo today? He was really late yesterday. He might be hanging out in Nacho's stream, I'm not sure. I was over there before I started Zing, and I didn't see him over there, but I had to go. I went from Nacho's, because Nacho started at like 12:05 or something. I went from Nacho's, oh god. Yep, saw that one coming. I went from Nacho's to Nathan's to Donuts. He's streaming Oblivion as well. Man says, whoop whoop. I got the JJ seal of approval for comedy. Sponsored by Wiener Water Soup Co., yeah. Hey, if Prince can have a song called Sexy MF, you can say that in chat. Yeah, Prince is actually from the state where I live. There's not very many famous people from this state, but he is one of them. Maybe Alfredo got tired of booing our cooked chicken. Booing? Oh wait, that's where I gotta go. That's my turn. Minneapolis? Minneapolis is one of the bigger cities here, but yeah. I don't know if he's from Minneapolis, I just know he's from Minnesota. Being, I typed it like you, JJ. I can usually put it together, but I was kinda tired of being our cooked chicken. I thought it was boiling, maybe, like boiling chicken, you know? Night night, Matt. We know because you support the Vikings. Yeah, the Vikings are my local sports team. It's the only team that I watch. Like this weekend when we had Easter, my brother-in-law was asking me about the Timberwolves basketball, and I'm like, I don't follow basketball at all. He's like, you see them? They won the first round of the playoffs or first game or whatever, something like that. And I was like, nope. I didn't even hear that in the news. I don't pay attention to basketball at all. I was like, I might see a headline like 3 times a year about basketball. Other than that, I don't pay attention to it at all, so. Matt says, have fun all. It's getting late here. I am quite unwell, so getting an early night. Take care. Stay fresh. Cheese bags. Alright, Matt. Well, hopefully you feel better. I got my allergies bothering me. Obviously, you've heard me sneeze. Well, haven't heard me sneeze, but had to cut out the mic a couple of times. Yeah, hopefully you feel better, and we will see you in the next one. Night night. Desert glowy cylinder descending flushing alien. Jeez. That was a tough read. Oh, you know it was surprisingly expensive? Getting trees cut down by power lines. I believe that. Doesn't the city or state do that? Or is that... Was it like a certain distance away that you're like, it's not quite there, but it's a tree we want to cut down or something? JJ, you need to stop Matt. He's trying to pick me up. Or pick me up with alien pickup lines. Ah, that's what that was. I was a Prince fan. Prince was from Minneapolis, 1958. Okay. There was a short of Prince first time on TV the other day. Nice. Yeah, I know Prince is from here. I think there's a famous skier, Lindsey Vonn. There's like one famous... Actually, I think there's two famous actors. I want to say... The other one is older. I can't remember his name. From like the 60s, maybe? 70s? Probably... Well, actually, they're probably born in the 60s. I can't remember the name, though. But then we have like an actress. I think it was Jessica Biel or something. I don't really watch movies, but... There's a couple of people. Was it maybe Elton John? Is he from Minnesota? Does somebody know? I think it might be Elton John. It kind of sounds right for some reason. It's just far enough the state won't touch it. Each tree's going to cost me $500 to bring down. Jeez. Yeah, that's expensive. Depends on the area. Elton John's from England. Who am I thinking of then? Certain private tree cutting companies get the license. Okay. 39 likes. Thank you, Robert. I think I'm going to try and see if I can look it up on my phone if I'm going through some slow bits, maybe. Let's see. Oh, it was Bob Dylan. That's what I was thinking of. Wait, is Chris Pratt from Minnesota? I just typed it in. Oh, born in Virginia, Minnesota, apparently. Didn't know that. So Bob Dylan was who I was trying to think of. You need a hair tie on the controller for cruise control, right? Are those space pants? Because that fabric looks like multi-layers Teflon. Yeah, there's a... I don't know why when you said that it just reminded me of some pickup lines. Some along that line where it's like... basically the same thing, like, are those space pants? And they're like, no. And they're like, oh, because you're from out of this world or something like that. It's like, oh, God. Elton John was born in a town called Pinner in the UK. Elton John is from space. That was his inspiration for Rocket Man. Nice. I haven't listened to Bob Dylan since I became drug-free in '09. Nice. Was he quite the user? I don't even know. I guess probably a lot of them were back then, huh? Like the 70s, 80s. Well, probably still today too, actually. Just maybe more acceptable back then. Let's just say anything that has to do with that. Bob Dylan was there. Okay. So he was a fan. He was a fan of the rugs that are shaped like D's. D-shaped rugs. D rugs. That's what I call it. Yeah, I know Willie Nelson's like Rex. He likes his green stuff. Same with Snoop. The old Snoop Dogg. It says, yeah, you like those special kind of rugs. The D-shaped ones. I think it's cool to have a little cave in there with the fire going. All right. Should we give the cave to Claude? Should we tell Claude that's his house? Somebody said we should give him an igloo earlier. I think a cave would be kind of funny too. Does he like getting rid of weeds via smoke? You're talking about like setting them on fire and then like letting them smoke, right? Like they're just smoking flames, right? Your wife is home cooking penguins? What? That's funny. The cave was the alien's house. The lights were on, so he must be home. Billy D's DD Rug Emporium. That's funny. Getting all of it in there. And breathing the smoke? Yeah. Whoa. Do you guys ever do that? Try and turn on all-wheel drive and then it's sends you right back through the tunnel. I hate when I do that. I've done that like 5 times in a row once. I went through the tunnel and then I accidentally hit it, went right back through, accidentally hit it, or I hit it again on purpose, and then I accidentally hit it again or something like that. So in total I went through the tunnel like 5 times in a row. It's like, oh my god. Keep hitting all the wrong buttons. What a nice night sky though, huh? I'm trying to think, all the regions that I've played through so far, other than Kola, have been like normal night, like nightlife or whatever you want to say. Like, so season 1 has the Aurora Borealis just like this does. But I think the only other regions that are kind of different, I guess, season 7's got like those racing lights all over, so that's a little bit different. But Scandinavia, and then season 15, and then season 9 is kind of cool because it has the burned forest. So I would say like 7 or 1, 7, 9, 11, 15 are all kind of like cool night seasons to play. And the only one we've played so far is 1 of, well, I guess now 15. Try and get that log more out of the way. Probably should just delete them. I'll definitely order an Afghan rug of U neutral. Wait, we got Afghan rugs, Mexican rugs, Colombian rugs, nightly sales. That's funny. A lot of white lines in those Colombian rugs, huh? How long are you streaming for tonight? I think we'll go till about 5:30. I accidentally I set my my goal for like 30 minutes instead of 3 hours. I try and give it the longest time that they offer. But I accidentally did it for like 30 minutes and I didn't realize till like an hour later. So I think this goal expires at like 5:30 or something. So yeah, we'll probably go for about 2 more hours. Alright, here's our turn. It's a good brown rug. I need hours and minutes. This world has a thing called time zones. Yeah. Once the I guess video catches up to you, you'll know. I did mention it. Stream delay, you know. Some days are better than others too. Like some days it's like 7 seconds and then you're like through. Other days it's like 25. So 5 p.m. you said, but what time zone? Oh, I said like 2 hours. You must not have caught that part. It's currently 3:30, so about 2 hours from now it's 5:30. I live in the same time zone as Nacho, who's, as far as I know, still streaming. And Mr. Zing, who's not streaming today, but is streaming tomorrow. No, you're good. You're good. If you missed it, you missed it. Not a big deal. Just like I gave the time and the like 5 p.m. 5:30, but I also said 2 hours, so you have either one, both the information. Free bunk of lumber with international shipments. Yikes. I know, I'm good, JJ. I'm me. Of course. $21.30 over in the UK. It's 9:30, so 6 hours. Is the whole of the UK in the single time zone, or is there multiple? It could just be like the daylight savings time that throws me off, but... Alright, I'm gonna stop this. Let's track... Oh, that's the right one, actually. We're just doing the second part of it. Okay. Hey, Ian. We got Ian and Ian. For once, the Ians are taking over the chat. I don't think that's ever happened before. We've had Steves, we've had Roberts, we've had Matts. That might be it, actually. I feel like we had one more. Eagle, welcome in. Also Ian, welcome in. Both Ians. One time zone in the UK in Ireland. Same time zone, okay. Maybe it's the daylight savings time that throws me off, because I swear sometimes it's 5 hours, sometimes it's 6, but I guess I think someone said that you guys hadn't changed your clocks for a while. I know it's happened now, but they were like, oh yeah, we haven't changed our clocks, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I remember the first day I streamed and Robert was like, you're an hour early, huh? And I was like, oh, you guys must not have changed your clocks, I guess, because, you know, our clocks got changed now. That was like a month or whatever ago, a month and a half, something like that. 6:30 a.m. Wednesday morning. Beware, us Ians, we will take over the world. I believe you. Oh, we've had multiple Sams in here now that I think about it too. We've had Sam S and Sam Wilkinson. United Kingdom has one standard time zone. Overseas territories, yeah, the overseas territories will get you. And Crown dependencies of the UK, a total of 9 time zones. Yeah, I just meant like the main, you know, part. But thanks for the explanation, Alien. Night-night, Samuel. Samuel's headed out. I'm out. Have a good evening, y'all. See you in the next live. Alright, see you later, Sam. Taking our slow path back up here. JJ, you asking Alien a question? Alien brings all the knowledge. Don't half-ass things. That's good. Yeah, we're doing some learning about pandas. Now we're learning about time zones. I'm not sure what I should do after this delivery, though. I don't know. I think I still need more short logs for some random stuff, but I haven't got it started if I do need it. Yeah, we also learned about SPF, yeah. Solar Protection Factor. Not to be confused with FPS, frames per second. I don't know how I got that mixed up. It's kind of funny. I mean, it's the same letters, I guess, but just backwards. If your game runs SPF, you need to send it to the doctor. It needs to go to the ER immediately. Seconds per frames, yeah. How many seconds for each frame that shows up? Alright, I think I'm going to stop here and refuel quick. For a second there I saw 22, I'm like, oh no, do I only have 22 liters left in my service kit? But luckily that was the actual truck, and the service kit was pretty close to full, I think. Yeah, gaming slideshow. It's like a PowerPoint presentation. Could you imagine if one frame took 20 seconds? But also imagine if that frame was like, I don't know what the highest quality like image would be, but you know they have like 4K, 8K. I would assume 16K, 32K, 64. Like it would just keep doubling, but. Imagine how, like, if they had, like, a huge picture that took, like, that, you know, 20 seconds to load. How cool it would look. Like, you could zoom in and see all the details, like, super, super detailed. Polaroid edition. Flashbacks. All right. I find it totally ridiculous that they make 4K and 8K TVs. The human eye can't capture more than 8.2 megapixels. I don't even know what 8.2 megapixels is, but oh shoot. Sorry, I was wiping my nose because my nose is like running today from my allergies. Oh no, am I stuck? There we go. But the bigger the screen is, it would need to be higher resolution to like look good, wouldn't it? Because otherwise the pixels are more and more stretched out. So like an 8K on like a 2-inch screen would be absolutely like ridiculous. But if it was 8K on like a, say like a movie theater screen or something, obviously that's like a projection, but if it was like a actual screen size, like, or like a stadium, you know, big stadium screen, something like that. Because the screen is so big, it would kind of make sense on those sizes, I think anyways. We need to sell more TVs. Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna break all of the trees, aren't we? I knew it. Nothing to grab onto. Okay, let's try it in low. Can't tell if we're moving forward at all. I think there's a rock right here that's kind of blocking us. Let's try and go a little bit to the side, maybe. Yep, might have been the rock. Oh no. Because now I think we're catching on the bottom rock. We're a little bit too far inside to see that rock. Oh, there we go. We pushed that one to the side. Nice, that worked. Okay. Resolution, yes, but the human eye can't convert it. Just because we can see a clearer image, it really isn't. Yeah, okay. It's like the visual illusion tricks we see, where one ball is smaller than the other, but they're actually identical. Oh, it's like the coloring around them or something. I don't really know how those actually work. Try a little bit more to the side. You said, yep. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. I could go in depth, but I only have 100 characters. So Google it. Yeah, I Google most things. Pretty much everything, actually. If you have a question, either Google it or look it up on YouTube. One of the two has the answer. You'll either get a video tutorial on it or like a, you know, article telling you how or what to do. How could you explain upscaling then? Good question. Almost there. Clearer images. Okay, simple. Just because we pack multiple pixels from an image that has less doesn't make it better. Oh gosh, you guys are asking all the questions now. How do you digitalize film photos? Did I get paid for this? I don't think you get paid anything. I think, Alien, you gotta refer back to what you just told me. Google it, right? Although you did ask earlier if you could have a cookie. Maybe somebody in the chat can give you a cookie. How do you colorize black and white film? Honestly, that's a good question, iDrive. Oh, iDrive's giving you lots of cookies. You're like, here's 3 cookies. Answer all 3 questions now. 1 for each answer. Gray scales. I mean, I guess, yeah, that kind of makes sense. The darker parts would be darker in real life. The lighter parts would be lighter, right? You guys are just too smart. Alright, we're definitely going to run out of fuel on this trip. We're at 106 liters left. We probably will get to the destination, but we'll be basically sitting there empty. Yeah, big brains. I got a question for you guys. So, like, when you go through this part, in other parts of these trails, there's kind of multiple ways to go across the ice. Do you guys go a different way than I do? Or you guys go the same way, or? So for today's lesson, and here's my PayPal. Hey, Het, welcome in. I heard you had some fun with Southfang and Steve the other day. You go the same way I do? I was just curious because I was watching a Nathan's stream earlier today. Oops. And he was like, "Oh, this time I'm gonna go over the little hill there," because he had a big trailer. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, "Well, which way do you normally go then?" Like, he must have a different route that he normally takes. Like, oh, okay. Interesting. Was a good time? That's awesome. Slightly different, but not by much. Okay. Hey, Stu, welcome in. I know Stu was playing with Burton last night. I kind of lost track of how many logs we've delivered. I probably should have kept like a tally or something somewhere, but I think we've done 2 or maybe 3 medium ones, plus 2 more mediums to a different spot. So I think we're at like 4 to 5 maybe. Actually, I keep Every time I look at this route, I'm like, oh, maybe I should go there. But I'm like, nah, that doesn't look very good. I'm going to go over it. Audio says, I keep forgetting I fixed the bridges and I'm still driving down the trail. Dude, I did that too on PTS. I would fix the bridge and then I got so used to taking these trails that I'm just like, oh, I have to turn here. And like, oh, no, that's right. I fixed this bridge. I don't have to go that way anymore. But you had to go down that path like 12 times already, so you're just kind of like, oh, turn here, turn there. Like, out of habit already. It's weird. Sam is good? Who's Sam? Hey, Alien and Het from Stu. What happened to the big brain? Oh, your puppy? Did somebody ask you how the puppies were? Sorry, I must have missed that chat. Oh, Rio's asking. Okay, he said, how's Sam? Okay, I see it now. A couple of them escaped me. My drive's like, here, I'll give you the big brain back. It's hard to even see. Like, you can see it, or I can see it says big because I made it, but I don't know. They're so small, they're hard to even make out sometimes. Alright. Yeah, we could probably skip doing logs for a little bit now. Actually, now that I just said that, I immediately remembered actually one of the roadblocks, and maybe even both of them, require more planks. So I think we need a medium plank, which means we need medium logs. I think one set will clear one roadblock, and another set would clear the other one, and then we'd have two extras still, I think. But I'm not even sure. I don't think I started the other one, the second one. Because I think it wasn't there when I drove through that area. I have never purchased emotes or used in general other than the standard smiley faces. Yeah. Some of them, like the big brain one, is because iDrive is part of the channel membership. Or he has a channel membership, so got a couple of custom ones there. Oh, we're drifting. Oh no. Okay, not bad. We got the wiener water soup, that's the funniest one. Especially when Alfredo's here, because you and Alfredo like to give each other wee water soup. There we go. I think we'll follow this around. Trying to ride this edge because I know this turn's going to be sharp. There we go. Hey Olson, welcome in. How are you doing today, Olson? Doing good, that's good. Alright, let's wrap this one up. I think I might check the task and see if we need more. I think for sure we need one more medium log to clear another blockage. I suppose then we could start working on the metal roll shuffle. Getting a couple of those moved over. The truffle shuffle. I just got the Oblivion remake. It looks really good. Yeah, Nacho's playing it right now, iDrive, if you want to go check it out. Also, Donuts $2 Gaming is another one that I watched that is also playing it. Okay. Do I have a trailer here? I don't think I do I? No, where's the nearest trailer? Oh, it's at the garage, probably. Oh, I could get that one. That one's kind of far. Fuel carrier, I don't have... Wait, what? Oh, the Jeep. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, the Jeep, SX, Tatran. Yeah, I think I gotta go over to here to grab that trailer, or else I think on this map we have a couple of them around as well. Yeah, there's one way up here, sideboard. Another one way down there. I think that's it, just those two, basically. Chicken jockey? Do you know the Muffin Man? I think... I don't really have any in a good spot to grab. Like this one would probably be the best one. It's the closest one. I could use like the Hercules here, but I probably shouldn't do that. You're eating chicken as we speak. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know. I played Oblivion back in the day. iDrive. Man, I don't think I have the... Wait, hang on. Yeah, I might have the fuel actually to go up to here. I have fuel there, and then I could go down and grab it. We'll try that. So you're the reason Alfredo isn't here. Steve's lava chicken. Alfredo's a seal. So... That video makes me laugh so hard. The Muffin Man? I'm not sure. Is that like a meme? Like the Muffin Man or something? I was supposed to play Minecraft today with Bryce, but haven't heard from him, so SnowRunner tonight. Oh, he'll probably get to you any minute now. Bryce normally pops in a little later in the afternoon. I would still plan for SnowRunner, but sort of have Minecraft at the ready, because he'll probably hit you up like right before you start your stream, be like, alright, you gonna play some Minecraft? Seal clubbing is fun. Is that where you go to the seal club and dance? Like a disco? Muffin Man is from Shrek, okay. I have seen Shrek. That is one movie I have seen. You should watch the Minecraft movie. I heard people are getting, like, making huge messes in theaters and stuff from that. Like, throwing food all over the place and stuff. Oh, is that the chicken jockey? Is that where it came from? I think it was something like that, wasn't it? That might be where the Minecraft chicken jockey thing came from the Minecraft movie. I think I did hear that. Oh my gosh, the last one, of course. You'll have 2 thumbnails ready? Probably a good idea. To explain the Muffin Man video, there is a dude laying in a hospital bed full of what the doctor gave him. He kept talking to the Muffin Man. Okay. Oh, that's when everybody throws their stuff. Why has that become a thing? I mean, I guess you can't really explain, like, weird phenomenons that happen, but, like, from somebody saying chicken jockey to everybody throwing their food all over, I don't understand. It doesn't compute in my brain. Oh, wait, no way, that worked out exactly. That's awesome. So that trailer can get delivered. That might be the first time where I didn't have to play, like, didn't have to play fuel math. It just, we got it to 10% right away. That was cool. Wait, is that our trailer or is that a mission trailer? I didn't really pay attention. That might be our trailer. Wait, no. Scout fuel trailer, log trailer, sideboard, scout. Okay, it's definitely not ours. Too many Tide Pods ingested is my guess. I like Minecraft, but I don't care to see the movie. Yeah, I don't know. I probably will see it at some point, but Nightjaw's like, I don't know either. Doesn't make sense. Stu doesn't know either. He's got the little, I don't know, emoji. You guys want to know kind of a funny story? Back when I was in school, I was always the quiet kid, and so, like, I would never raise my hand to answer any questions or whatever. But every once in a while, the teachers would try and pick on me to see if I would answer, you know. And every time they would, I would just say I don't know. Like, I don't know. Even if I did know the answer, I would just say I don't know to not be incorrect. And one time there was a teacher who really didn't like that, and so after a while they started telling me I couldn't say I don't know, and so we would just sit there in silence for like 5 minutes every time. They're like, okay, you can't say I don't know. I was like, okay, fine with me. Like, I'll sit here. I have no problem with that. And one teacher went so far as to saying, you can't say I don't know, and you can't shrug your shoulders, and you can't nod your head. And I'm like, okay, well then I'll just sit here totally still. That's fine. It was just the little I don't know icons that you and Stu popped up just reminded me of that story. But they started to get more and more in depth with what I couldn't do. They're like, okay, first you can't say no, now you can't say no, and you can't shrug your shoulders, like the I don't know kind of shrug. And then you're like, oh, you can't say I don't know, can't shrug your shoulders, and you can't nod your head that you don't know. It's like, okay, whatever you say. Is Jack Black in the movie? Isn't he the one who says the chicken jockey thing, or am I wrong on that? He's Steve? Okay. Is Steve the guy who says it? The Silence of JJ, yeah, that used to be, I don't know. When I was younger, I was a bad student, so it kind of fits the bill. Yep, okay. Thank you for the confirmation there, iDrive. After stream, just YouTube Hospital Muffin Man, and you'll get the comedy. Did I pass the trailer already? Definitely not watching now. Can't stand that guy. That's funny. Actually, it's his long-lost brother, Joe Black. It's not Jack. He looks like Jack, but he's not Jack. In other words, you now have to see the movie again because they were just kidding. Alright. If you think you were a bad student, a teacher tried to teach me about a topic I can't say, so I locked him in the janitor's closet? Jeez, alien. Can't you get in trouble with, like, imprisonment or something like that? False imprisonment? Jack Jesus. Alfredo calls me Juan, so I started saying Juanita Josephine is JJ. Or, yeah, Juanita Josephine. I'm going over here to get parts. I'm going to fix my truck and get parts and then go back. It's so easy to lie on the internet. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I was like, why can't I repair it? There we go. Yep, wrong thing, there we go. This was in the 80s, things were different back then. You reminded me of another story, Rio. One of the people that I went to school with, their friends, or their parents were sorta strict. If they didn't get A's, they would get grounded. And one time I went over to their house, and their parents were asking me, they're like, what do you get for grades? Like, you know, they're like, do you get A's? And I think they said, my friend was like, A's and B's. And they're like, and I was like, no, C's. And, because you said you're a C student. And they're like, B's and C's? I'm like, no, just C's. Like, I'm just average. I don't get B's. I'm like C's and lower. I thought that was funny. Wait, where am I going now? I don't have any fuel over there. I gotta go through the port, don't I? Messed that up. Let's do this. So I'm there with you, Rio. I was like, nah, C's at best. Blaine says, I got the grades just enough to get by. Yeah, that's what I did. I would have done better, like, looking back now, but when I was in school, I just didn't care. I stayed up all night playing video games. I think there was only 1 year that I didn't fail a class from 6th grade, so from 12 to 18, I failed at least one class every year except for one. I was pretty proud of that year I didn't fail a class because I remember I had 6 D minuses. Not just D's, but D minuses. And we only had 16 classes. We had 4 per quarter. So 6 out of 16 throughout the entire year were just D minuses. I was super psyched because I had passed all of them. Let's see. 83. Let's throw the rest in here. Oh wait, where am I going with this? I did need to go back. I was stupid. I had to go for the wood planks. So that was just a waste of money. So nothing has changed, still playing video games. Yeah, I don't play them all night though. I used to stay up till like 4 in the morning playing video games. And then I would go to sleep for like 2-3 hours. The reason I would stay up till 4 is because that's when my dad would get up to go to work. So I'd have to like turn it off at like, you know, 3:50 or something before he would wake up. So I would stay up like, you know, most of the night playing video games, go to sleep right before he would wake up for work. And then I would go to school and sometimes I would just sleep during most of my classes. And so like I basically would do my schoolwork when I was at school. Like if they gave us an assignment and I was at school, I would do whatever I could on it basically. But as soon as we were out of school, like I wasn't going to touch it. And basically it was whatever I got done at school, that was it. Like I said, I was not a great student. Pretty poor, to be honest. Unknown Gamer, welcome in. Only A+ I ever got was in psychology. The rest I flunked. Got kicked out, never cared. Stay in school, kids. Don't do what I did. The only A's I ever got were in Phy-Ed, so physical education. I like to run around and I don't know, throw balls and shoot hoops and play hockey and all that stuff. So I always got A's in Phy-Ed. I live by the law of close enough. Outside tending to the dog. Scout says hi. She's part of the Dalmatian and Pit, she's part Dalmatian and Pit, but all sweet. The only girl dog we have. Nice. Ditched all the time and fought. Still graduated with a 4.0. Nice, Stu. That's the way to do it. Miss a bunch of school, but still get, good grades. School for me was a forced concept. They never taught me stuff I was interested in, so I didn't see the point. Yeah. I think that's pretty much all schools, though, isn't it? I mean, obviously they have, like, special schools for, like, rich kids where they'll, like, teach them specialized stuff, but for the general public, they just teach you all the, you have to have, like, art class, you have to have math, you have to have history and all this other stuff, and some people might use some of those things, but, I couldn't tell you the first bit about algebra. I remember I failed that class, and then I failed geometry, and then, like, just a bunch of, like, I'm never going to use half this stuff. Like, obviously I needed some basic math, but algebra, geometry, that's over my head. I'm not like a chemist or something. Alien says, yeah, I didn't have that pocket. I was in a crappy public school, hence the janitor closet. Yeah, I think most of us are. Hello, Darren. Welcome in. How are you doing today, Darren? We are going to head to pick up some planks, and then we're going to go to the other map. Once we get there, we're going to go all the way to the middle portion, then we're just going to unhook the trailer. Oh wait, this better not be 3. I think it might be... It's got to be 2 wood planks, right? I think it was 2. JJ, how do you solve for X? Yeah, I have no idea. The funny thing is one of my... So, as a freshman, I failed algebra, the one you're talking about. We had to have, algebra 1, algebra 2, whatever. I failed algebra 1, and I had the same teacher the next year to teach it over, and I kept all of my homework. And so all I did was, like, color over, like, her markings. Like, she would mark it with, like, a red marker and be like, this is wrong, you got 4 out of 10 or whatever it was. Because that was, like, about what I got, as a poor student. And I would literally just turn back in the same homework. I was just hoping to do a little better on the tests, pretty much. So I didn't do homework for, like, the entire year in that class. And she talked to me a couple of different times, like, you can't just turn in your old homework, and, like... So I would, like, rip off sections that were, like... where she had marked, but wasn't, like, no equations or something there. I'd just rip it off and, like... I think towards the end of it I started to rewrite it or something. Like I would just rewrite all the same stuff. I wouldn't try and figure it out again. But she told my parents I was smart. I was like, how am I smart? I failed your class. I don't know, it's kind of funny though. How's expeditions? You're talking to Zing? Must be. Oh, because he's saying, hey Olsen, yep. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? I don't have a job currently. I probably have to find one in like 3 months. Never understood learning physics and geometry until I became a wrecker operator. I was like, oh, this is what it's for. Yeah, physics makes sense. Geometry, I mean, I guess maybe angles with like how you're pulling stuff. But I guess that's kind of physics too, isn't it? It is 2 slots, thank you, Het. Hey, Maddie, welcome in. Zing says it's expeditions. It's going. Not great, not bad, just okay. Alright. Olsen says, yeah, me too. Going alright, could be better, could be worse. I don't know why this rocky part here feels like it was supposed to be a roadblock. It just looks like it should have been for some reason. I'm gonna be a... Was that a musician? I don't understand the way I need English. Oh, unknown gamer, is English not your first language? I don't know what that word is. Oh, mechanic. Oh, okay. Mechanic, gotcha. Alright, so let's grab 2... Oops, I gotta craft 2 wood planks. Pick those up. I just want to check. So we need 3 vehicle spare parts, which we'll have to get when we get there. I'll have to go fix the truck. Cargo containers are done. Planks are here. We'll have to go back and get cement. Gotcha. Would it be easier to go through that one? We could go down the main road. Actually, that might be a better option. Just follow the main road pretty much the entire way there. Turn off up here. Port would be the easiest, but is that... It's not that hard to get to. Let's go to the port, I think. If you be mechanic, you need English, Chinese, German. Ion, welcome in. To read the spare parts languages. Yeah, a lot of German car makers. I don't think there's a lot of Chinese car makers. Maybe the electric cars that are coming out now, but there's a lot of Japanese and Korean cars, isn't it? Buy a book in your own language, then the same book in the language you want to learn. It's a good way. Unknown, yeah, you need to know English so you can tell an English-speaking driver that their car is dead. Been a mechanic for 20 years. Toyota, English is your first language. Okay. Most spare parts are in German or Chinese or Korean. Oh, I suppose because they're made in China, maybe. So he says you need to know how to spell and read to work on cars. You have to write up tickets. I did that for 10 years. Customers need to be able to read what you fixed on their cars. Yeah, it makes sense to me. You're like, oh, I fixed part A. What the heck is that? I don't know how you spell it. How do you say alternator? Karens want stuff written down. And they want the receipts, and they want it now. I want the receipt. I want to speak to the manager. I don't want to talk to him right meow. Sorry, that was a little loud. I just realized I probably did that too loud. I'm sorry. There we go. Must I be able to use a wrench to work on cars? I think that's a given. Karens can go dig their own grave instead of talking to me. Hey, it's 420. Where's Rex? It's 520 in Rex's time, but that doesn't matter. As long as it's 420 here. Back at your house now. Nice, Stu. No spamming caps, JJ. Yeah, I was spamming caps. That's my bad. You're with Rio, no spamming caps. Was I too loud? I'm sorry. I got carried away. Speaking of 420, thanks for the notification or reminder. I need to take my meds. I'm gonna start a movement to make Karens great again. I watched a little like funny thing, like a sort of like a it's like a documentary, but it was only like a minute or 2 minutes, like just a quick clip, like a news thing. And it was this girl who was named Karen. She's like, yeah, anywhere I go and I tell somebody my name is Karen, they're just like, oh, like I get immediate dread anytime I tell someone my name is Karen. I was like, that's so funny. Like, it would ruin, like, if your name is Alexa, you know, like, your name is just forever different, or if your name is Karen, like, I don't know. But it was kind of funny. On his last comment about the screaming. Doctor can never be a mechanic because he can't read his own handwriting. Yeah. Take his list to the auto parts store, leave with your RX. He says, I usually do that in my head, not spoken, I'd hope. There isn't enough time invented to teach them anything. Teach who? The Karens. Hey, there's Alfredo. Make JJ great again. Yeah, teach the Karen. It took me a second. I was trying to read back. Find out where it was in the chat. Giving crappy people cute nicknames. Make Karen great again. MKGA. Mkka. trying to think of how you'd say it. MK? MG? Or MK, sorry. MKGA. I don't know why when I said MKG I thought of a gun. I think it's a PKG. I don't know why it sounded right when I said MKG for some reason. Make Karen's great again. If you're struggling to keep up now, JJ, imagine how it's going to be with 500 people in here, or 1,000. I know, at that point I won't be able to, Alien. Which is going to be kind of sad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you won't have the same interaction, but I try to read all the messages, because the way that I see it is, like, if somebody puts the time in to send me a message, I should take the time to read it, you know? So I try to do my best. But yeah, probably someday we won't be able to do that. It'll just be too much. No, for this is lies. Stu, I want to speak to your manager, says Blaine. That's funny. Said, yeah, it's so sad. That's when I stop interacting with streamers, because they don't keep up and have no personal connection. Yeah, I agree. Like, I've been in chats before where, like, you know, there's certain people, like even the members there for a while, you know? You've seen them over and over, but, like, nobody gets acknowledged. You know what I mean? Like, they don't read any chats. But it's like they're big enough to where they don't have to. They just play the game and everyone watches, and it's like, okay, whatever, I guess. Alfredo the Constipated Seal, that's hilarious. Mr. Jacobson, welcome in. Oh man, I gotta sneeze again. Alright, sorry about that. Mr. Wright, welcome in. So, Mr. Jacobson, the alien here is also from Norway. Well, I guess maybe not technically. Which MF said that? Yeah, but why go on a stream then? Might as well watch a playthrough on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe they're interacting with each other. But I totally know what you mean, Alien, because there's streams where, like, people don't interact at all. Like, they just play the game and then the chat just flows by, but it's like they don't even talk to them, you know? I told you I moved to an island to get away from Norski Trollet. I don't know how you say that. Cowboy, welcome in. Got some laughing faces up there and asks for the rules, I think. When you said MGK, my brain went to when the MG42 for some reason. That's funny. When I stream, I put it on voice to text. Yeah, but if somebody talks to you, you should talk back to them, is what I'm saying. Like, the voice to text just means that the chat talks to you. But in the scenario we were talking about, the streamer has, like, say 1,000 people in there watching and talking. They're talking to the streamer, but the streamer's not talking back. They're just playing the game. So yeah, sometimes it is, Nathan. I mean, your stream, you had, like, on the YouTube side anyways, you had, like, I want to say it was like 84 or something people in there, I think, when I was watching. That's tough to keep up with. But you also have Twitch. I don't know how many people were watching over there, maybe 20 or so. I don't know what your numbers are over there. A wild Nate appears. We've spotted a Nate. Sad news about how streamers are going is that eventually interaction with viewers isn't going to be a thing. You're just paying to watch, and they don't care. I think they care, but at a certain point, like, what do you like limit who you can talk to or something? You know, like, if you could put it to where, like, say you get to like 1 million subscribers, but you put it to like the first 50K can, like, you can see their chats or something. You know what I mean? Like a highlighted chat somehow, to where it like highlights the people you've been interacting with for years. You know what I mean? Like maybe it only shows those people as like a filter. All the other ones come through, but they don't show up for you. So it's kind of like you're just interacting with those ones. Or maybe you have two screens for like one with the people that you've had for years, and then another one that's going just flying by with all like the newer people. I don't know. I think that would be the way to go if they could somehow figure something out how to do that. Which doesn't sound like it'd be that hard, just as long as somebody was like subscribed to somebody for a certain amount of time. You know, if you've been with them for 3 years or something, then you'd be on a separate spot. Like even if they're not a member or whatever, like if they're subscribed. I know they have the subscribers only mode, but like if you're that big, you could have tons of people, so you'd still want it to be like limited to a certain amount of time or something. Alright, top up. I think it's easier said than done with the interaction thing. Some do sub-only chats where it's slowed down, or you can turn on slow chat mode maybe. Yeah, you can. I think slow chat mode is like you can only send a chat every like 30 or 60 seconds or something like that. I can't remember what it is. But that would also help. This thing says, yeah, it's tough for me to keep up with sometimes. Just talking about channels and like being able to keep up with chat, and like how some days, more when you get bigger channels, you can't keep up with the chat and the viewer. Like some streamers are just they don't even attempt to interact with the chat. They just stream a game and play it, and that's it. But look at that Lodestar down there. How cute. It's got the bright lights. It's got the spotlight on him. I imagine playing a fast Twitch game, it would be wild. Oh, like Call of Duty or something, like an online. Yeah, that would be. I wouldn't be able to do it in my current setup. Like, maybe you read chat for 5 minutes when you're in like a main menu screen, and then once the game starts, you just don't read it or something. You know, like it would definitely have to change the way you do your streams. I was subbed to a guy who did D&D. He didn't interact with YouTube, only Twitch. That's weird. One day he was playing SnowRunner, so I reached out. He said, us who play SnowRunner are brain dead and lovers. So I unsubbed and walked away. Yeah, that seems a bit weird. Yeah, and try to keep up with the chat. Yeah, exactly. JJ, I was watching all my trucks off the landing strip in Alaska. My game crashed. I'm gonna let you get a switch truck. Do you think you made it the farthest? I'm confused. I get to pick a truck and see who can fly the farthest of all the trucks that you launched, or whoa. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. I got an idea though. If we can pull it down just a little bit, we can winch to that tree and hopefully set it back upright. Probably not. I'm gonna try and go hard left. Oh no, it's falling out. Shoot. Oh. Just a half a second late. Oh well. I got 1 out of 2. Okay. I guess we'll park this right here for now. We gotta go fix the Ford, because that thing's totally broken. Even that confused me, says Alien. That's why Flies is a big channel. Chat is hard to read when live. Yeah, it's definitely hard. Which one made it the farthest? Well, what are the choices, Blaine? He was trying out SnowRunner, but was frustrated and lashed out against the SnowRunner community. I see what you did, Stu, there. Or I see what he did. So yeah, I think you guys could go back to the start of the stream and watch it, but I think on this part here, we blew out our entire suspension and our fuel tank. And we didn't even like hit it hard. We were like stuck on it and then driving to try and get up over it, and then it just blew out. So ruined all of it in one shot. The tire was probably already damaged just because they almost always are. They're never in good condition. So, there we go. Also, our Ford has had this hood ornament for almost 3 streams now. So that's cool. That hasn't fallen off yet. You are cooked. Yeah. Not just about interacting with the streamer. Oops, I didn't put fuel. Oh, that's right. I took all the fuel out so it didn't leak. Not just the streamer, but not just about interacting with the streamer. Creating an environment for other people to chat with as well. Yeah. Because sometimes you guys have your own conversations where I'm not a part of it and you're just talking about something you have in common or whatever. Those do happen as well. I try to read those too, but sometimes it's too fast and I skip those little sidebar ones. This thing says Patch Day in World of Warcraft, if anybody's playing. 2 of 3 main contest items. Oh, here, I got an idea, actually. Well, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it for now. I'm not going to fetch that trailer just yet. 2 out of 3 items not implemented, and the 3rd is bugged, not working. Good old Blizzard. Wow, that sounds like a terrible day. 2 out of 3 don't work, and the one that is buggy. Yeah, I know a Norwegian YouTuber who calls people who watch him on YouTube for idiots. He only cared about people who watch him on Twitch. Really sad. Why is that? Why would they... Do they get, like, sponsorships from Twitch or something that they don't want people to watch them on YouTube or something? I don't understand that. Yeah, the Earth Roamer is still in the water. It's gonna stay in the water. We're not gonna fish it out. We bought a new one now, so... Oh god. Wow. Well, we finally knocked the fuel trailer off the front of the truck. Also knocked everything else off. Looks like we're gonna have to tap it to get it up. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, we're almost at a delivery point. Let's just, we'll deliver... Wait. Should I deliver these and come back? Might make it easier, huh? Let's not slander random streamers who at least aren't here to defend themselves. I don't care who it is. If they're bad, you shouldn't sub and leave at that. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I wouldn't promote, or I wouldn't even say their name. If it's somebody you don't care to watch, don't watch them. Yeah. Oh shoot, I can't. I forgot I can't deliver these yet. We'll have to throw them. Oh wait, yeah, we can. Why does it not have a drop icon? Is it? It is right there. It's weird. Oh, these aren't packed either. Gotcha. Oop, didn't mean to grab a double stack. There we go. Please change the subject. Thanks, management. I like that thing. Salads are green. Salads are good. I like salad. salad gets a bad rep because it's like a, you know, a diet food, but I like salad. Although I make it unhealthy. I throw a whole bunch of cheese on it. What's for dinner? Yeah, what is for dinner? It's a good question, Zing. I had lasagna last night. It was delicious. It was left over from a couple of days ago. I don't know if there's any left over. There was only like 2 pieces left last night when I got done with it. So I think it might be gone today. If not, I might have the same thing for dinner. I love lasagna. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's talk about why JJ won't stream for 100 hours. 100 hours is crazy. I've done a couple of 12 and 13 hour streams, but that's about the longest that I'll do. Because that's like 5 a.m. to 5, well, I guess always when I've done them at 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. I was going to try and pack that. I'm like, why isn't it packing? I'm not even connected to it. Yeah, I won't be doing any 24-hour streams. Who's going to stream tonight? Mr. Rexy is. I think, is Nacho still streaming? Does anybody know? I assume since he hasn't been here, he's probably going to be streaming all day. So Nacho might be streaming later on Alfredo. Oh wait, you know what? I'm going to do this actually. Restore crane. Detach the trailer. I got to go get that one extra piece that we dropped. He stopped? Really? Pineapple on pizza. Oh god, this conversation comes up all the time whenever we talk about pizza. I'm a no pineapple on pizza guy. I do not like pineapple. I mean, I'll eat it, but I don't like it. I would prefer to have like just a plain cheese pizza or something. Like really any kind of pizza, pretty much. Where was that plank at? Oh, I see it now. It's kind of hidden behind the side over here. That's in a pretty bad spot, actually. Sawyer says, pineapple does not belong on pizza. I agree, Sawyer. Sawyer actually didn't say that. I was just messing with him. I'm curious, does anybody know Nathan's thoughts? Is Nathan a pineapple on pizza guy or no? But the mistake people do is bake the pineapple instead of adding it after the pizza's already baked. Maybe? I think Zing is a yes pineapple on pizza guy. I'm a no pineapple on pizza guy. Is that like a sometimes, Nathan, or like a you don't want to disclose? Oh, it's an alright, okay. Your wife loves it. I love pineapple and I love pizza, but I don't like it together. Oh, Zing says it's fine. People have different tastes, and that's okay. Zing, did you turn PC today? Seems like somebody overtook Zing. Or maybe it's the back to the office talk. He's like trying to be neutral. Like, that's fine. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you do like it, that's fine too. I'm just kidding, Zing. Practicing for back to the office. That's what I thought. I need to say anything, or I need to not say anything that will get me in trouble. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just messing with you. Oops. Alright. Trying to see who I missed. I know, so Snakebite says he loves pineapple on pizza. And Nathan says, I guess I'm indifferent. Sam says, yum. Sawyer likes pineapple on pizza. Neutral agrees. I'm not sure what the agreeing's to, though. Not normal for Zing, maybe? Pineapple on pizza is okay. If it's Hawaiian pizza. Does anybody eat it when it's not Hawaiian pizza? Like, does anybody just get pineapple? I don't think that's a thing, is it? Actually, let's take this out. Okay, JJ, got a question for you. What cargo hauler has done the best job for Scout so far? Oh, the F15. It's got the most use case. It's big, so it can attach the bigger trailers, which most maps don't really have a lot of Scout trailers. Oops, I gotta detach that. It has a crane, which is nice. And then it's the only truck that can attach this 4-slot trailer, so to do any amounts of big cargo, it's pretty much has to be the Ford. The one thing that I've kind of noticed is sort of a downside, at least in this playthrough, is the roof rack only has tires. And the way that I'm running it with the crane and the bed, I don't have any repairs on it. So it gets stranded quite often, because I'm just driving around and all of a sudden banging on a rock and then it's done. So that's been the worst part. Pineapple on pizza is delicious from Unknown. Don't care what kind of pizza it is. I love pineapple on pizza. Beef, ham, bacon, bell pepper, and 3 cheeses. That sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, so it only has tires, which I guess we've been destroying a lot of tires in this region too, but without any repairs, it gets immobilized quite often. Okay. Now we need the planks. Wait, oh, do the planks go up top? They do. You gotta be kidding me. Yikes. A bridge! I remember on PTS, the first stage would complete the bridge, and then it had to bring more stuff. Yeah, sorry about that. I bumped the mic, I was wiping my nose because it's super runny today. Keep having the sniffles. So, yeah, I gotta go all the way back up there, that's a bummer. I wish I would have known that. Okay. Does the cement? The cement goes up there too. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe... Yeah, I guess we'll just take one of these off for now. Drop it down here. We'll unpack and pack that. Oops, not the ramps. We'll go back and grab our fuel trailer. And then we'll go up. I'm going to try and go up through the avalanche spot. It worked on PTS, but it looks like they made those trees breakable now. I saw... Nathan, I saw you, was it yesterday or something? I can't remember when it was. Maybe it was earlier today even. I don't think so. It must have been last week or something. I was watching you. The tree was like spinning circles up there and stuff. So, I don't know. We'll see what goes on going up that route. Deluxe pizza with anchovies? I don't think I've ever had anchovies on a pizza. Hey, Donuts, welcome in. How did your Oblivion stream go? Yeah, the dancing tree. Yeah, I think we'll go back that way. I just don't like salty things in general. Yeah, that makes sense. What engine are we using? We're using the top engine, the one you get in the north west corner of Imandra. Okay. That's sort of on there. Let's pull it just a little bit more to the side. There we go. Trying to get this lined up right. There. Close enough, probably. No, not the trailer. There we go. It's kind of hard to see what's going on. We're trying to pull the scout trailer up onto the front here. There we go. That might be good. Let's put it down and see. Yep, we can pack. Perfect. Alright, we got our fuel restored. Hey, District, welcome in. I hear a lot about you and the Scouts. Do ya? We're, I think 22% maybe? 21% done overall. But we still got a long ways to go. Yeah, PTR, welcome in. Alright. It's going well. Had to take a 2-hour break, let the blood flow back to my legs and eat. Oh, so you're going to be back streaming again here pretty soon, Donuts? Oh yeah, you fell in love with that challenge. It's been fun. It definitely gives me something to do. At, what is that, 7 p.m., so 6 p.m. my time. Or wait. Yeah, 6 p.m. my time. Oh, this is not good. Nope. There goes the trailer. Hang on, let's just top up and leave it, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's about the time I'll end my stream. Probably go and eat, and maybe I'll hop over there and watch for a while. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. This worked on BTS, but I didn't use this small of a truck. I used the Mercer and the C500. I'm optimistic, but also a little bit skeptical. But it's doing pretty well. Zing, good to see you again from District. You're lucky the hatch doesn't pop off and... What is that? Conflagration? Conflagration? I don't know what that word means. That one's not in my vocabulary. Oh, big flames? Okay. Big flames start busting out from the fuel. Yep, now on to the spinning trees. If we can get up, there we go. I think we got it. It was the one on the right, wasn't it, Nathan? The one on the right here? Chewy who? Oh shoot, Nathan's here. Yeah, Nathan is here. Okay, let's try a little bit further out. Yeah, that was really funny. It was just spinning around like it didn't know what to do. Oh shoot, the tree's just out of reach. There we go. Perfect. Alright, still works. I'm gonna try and lurk when the wife isn't around too. Alright, sounds good, Nathan. Do what you gotta do, man. We'll probably be going for another 45 minutes or so. What mission are you doing? Your screen says you need... Oh, you're right, it's medium planks. I effed that up, didn't I? What did I need short planks for? Oh my god. Well, hopefully we need short planks for something. I don't know. Otherwise I gotta do some more logging. Oh my gosh. Good catch. Spare parts and wooden planks. Wait, what? No, we have, we have vehicle spare parts and wood planks. The vehicle spare parts are for another mission. That one I did know. Let me see here. We have to drop it off right here. Let's see. Oh, hey, we need 2 wood planks for this. The lake house. The opposite direction of where we're going. Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I guess there's that. Where's this? Oh, wait, no, it spawns them in, doesn't it? Medium plank and wood plank. Actually, yeah, that spawns them in. Consumables. Bricks. Wait, is it a contract? That's all the water pipes, yeah. Garbage, large pipes. Must be one of these ones. Oh, here it is. Follow the wind, vehicle spare parts, and then oil. So we're just getting the vehicle spare parts right now. We'll get the oil in a later one, but let's see. Is there anything with... Oh, here we go. 2 wood planks we got to bring down here. I guess we'll do that. I knew I needed them for something. I remember thinking I needed to bring 2 short logs over there. Well, actually, I think it was only 1 short log now I think about it, because it's 2 sets is 6 logs. I only needed 2. I don't know. Anyways, haha, Nate, you are sneak a peek at the moment. Yeah. Sneak a peek when you can. You're not going to keep me up tonight. JJ, 7 minutes to midnight. Oof. Okay. Norwegian is my first language. I don't know if German is my second language because my dad is from Hamburg. Okay. Got 2 thumbnails ready? Nice, Stu. Sorry, vehicle spare parts and service spare parts look similar. Service spare parts are bigger boxes. The vehicle spare parts look like consumables. They have the exact same, like, I guess, look, the 3-box deal. The vehicle parts just have a little, like, tire on them. I don't even think you can really see it in the snow, to be honest. Stream for 1 hour more, please. Please, 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 please. Oh wait, am I by the fuel station? I am. Okay. I guess I'll run there real quick. Just because I'm close. Yeah, I was hungry like 2 hours ago, Zing. At like 3:05, I looked at the clock, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta stream for 2 more hours before I can eat. I don't know why. So, who in here is going to be streaming later on tonight? I know Donuts is doing Oblivion, Stu is doing some SnowRunner or Minecraft. Anybody else going to be streaming? District? Trying to look at some of the other names in here. Nathan doesn't stream at night. I don't know if anybody else in here streams. Het was here earlier, I don't know if he's still here. He normally streams right after I'm done. Okay. He's starving without even a cookie in sight or some wiener water soup. Yeah. I'm just out here starving Marvin, that's what my brother calls it. What are you, starving, Marvin? Yeah, I am. I'm hungry. I wasn't planning on doing WoW, World of Warcraft, and I still can't even log in because of the patch. Oh, so you might stream tonight, Zing? I may attempt Minecraft, but definitely be doing some SnowRunner, okay. Please bring food to the setup. We need a stream to watch. Well, the thing is, my parents, they always cook, well, not always, but pretty much every night, my mom cooks something. So, it's around 5 or 5:30 that I go up and eat. And then I usually go outside for a little bit, play with the dogs. Oh, that's right. Can't drop this off here. Either one of these is not going here. I mean, that's why I like, as the goal, I have it set up so like we could do a second stream if we end up hitting it. For real. Call the police. Stalker alert. He's gonna be at my door tonight. Wee woo. We need Rex in here to give us the air horn. PTR says I would stream, but not at 50 subs yet. That's right. I keep forgetting that. I've been reminded of that a lot lately. On YouTube, and Twitch was being a pain in the rear, so no streams from me yet. Why is Twitch not being nice? I don't think I've ever gone through here. Oh, I'm not on the road. I was like, that doesn't look like a section I've gone through before. Yo, Trump is here. We got the POTUS, President of the United States. POTUS. My boy Trump when I get an autograph. That's funny. Stu gave you a sub, PTR. That's nice of you. And a hat, please. You know what's funny? I watched a video. There was somebody who went into like a Trump Tower like hotel gift shop or something, and they were looking through all the different things, shirts, hats, mugs, all that stuff, and they were like 2/3 of this isn't even made in the United States. A lot of it was made in China. I think there was one from like Taiwan or something. Of course, not even Mr. Trump makes the stuff in the US. Ironic, isn't it? Yeah, I want a free hat. You have like 30. Hats, please. Uh-oh. I believe in you. Yeah, I've never been up this direction yet. Yeah, on either PTS or live service or whatever, live server, whatever you want to call it. Interesting rocky path there. He says, if you don't listen to me, I'll send a 25% customs duty after you. What does that even mean? Like anything I import I have to pay 25% on or something? Oh, weird. What is this? Oh, it's a helicopter landing pad. That's why you need the parts. That makes sense. Oh yeah, there's a scout trailer here. I remember seeing that. I'll start tracking that in just a second. Alright, that part's done. Nathan, I have YouTube questions. Oh my god, I never thought I'd be asking for help. I'll reach out to you later. Actually, let's track this quick. What do we have to do for this? bring it to the tower? Okay. I guess we could do that. I'm gonna take some of the fuel though. Sing says it's finally happening, District. YouTube shortcut guide? Maybe? JJ, just kidding. Or, no, JJ, I know where you live. I thought you said JK. It's IK, I know. Donut says, PTR 600. Oh, I missed, didn't get to read that one. Later, Alien. Alien's headed out. He says, "All right, I'm going to drool on my pillow for now. Thanks for this stream. Was a fun one. Good chats. Have a good night. Thank you, Alien. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one." Let me see what PTR said. He said, "I have a Nintendo Switch, so I need to use my phone to record. Unfortunately, even though I had my phone sideways, it still thought it should be vertical, so everything is sideways." You could, well, I'm trying to think if it would, yeah, you could just turn it sideways through editing, depending on, I guess, I'm sure it would be somewhere in your software, you could just spin it. Let's see, who else said something? District said, "Zing, it's been in the works. Switching to YouTube streaming." Okay. Later, Alien. Sorry, Stu, for Alfredo. A lot of people saying bye, Alien. Joe Daddy. Try attaching the recording cable after you have flipped the phone or the software. That should solve the problem. Oh crap, we got stuck in here last time, didn't we? This one looks like it might turn out better though. Yikes. Okay, there we go. A little bit easier going with this direction, I guess. They can't seem to fix their login servers. I mean, if I can't log into WoW for raid night, it might be a surprise hard mode season 15. Very nice. It's the Twitch that keeps it vertical. The camera app will go horizontal. I'm gonna actually see if I can back this up. I want to see how much fuel is left in here. Can't remember. 76. We need to leave 12, so we can take out what 37 more. 37 more liters. What time are we streaming till? Probably about another half an hour. That's when the goal expires. So we'll give you the full time on there, and then we'll wind things down. It's going to be a very long time before I have to worry about that. What are you worrying about, right? Make sure there isn't a setting somewhere that auto-adjusts PTR. Stu says, PTR, join me in a co-op. We'll get you to 50 subs. Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. Stu was under 50. Right, Stu? Stu was making a whole bunch of videos. Pumping out like 5 every couple of days or something. Also, Right says, what's up, Stu? Stu says, what's up, Right? How's it going? I know you were here earlier, Right, but I don't know if you were just lurking or came back, but welcome back in. Or welcome back, if you're lurking before. Olson says, well, right now, I'm doing an expedition mission, which is called, Is No More Shaking, I think? That one was terrible. Is that the seismic vibrator one? It kind of sounds like it. Just because of the shaking, I don't know. Oh, it is a good old seismic? That's funny. I was like, I don't know, shaking, seismic, vibration, you know, seismic vibrator, so. Oh, you stream on Twitch but nobody shows up? Yeah. I mean, Twitch, the thing about Twitch is you're not going to get noticed unless you're live, right? Like no one sees your past videos, or like streams, I should say. So you pretty much got to be live all the time, or have an audience. I feel like from something else, like kind of like Nathan. He has a good following from all of his YouTube videos, his reviews and Route Runner and stuff like that. So he's been streaming over there for a long time too. But once you kind of get a following, then it's easier to keep it, because you can you're streaming and you got 40 people in there or something compared to like 0 people watching, But I think it's easier to start on YouTube because you can create videos and those will get views, and then over time you can kind of build up an audience, and then if you wanted to switch, you could, or do both. Okay, I gotta switch the task here. What are we doing? I think it was one of these ones, wasn't it? Oh, wait, was it a task? Not that. Not that. Nope, not a task. Okay. Must be one of the middle ones here. No, it was the bottom ones. Okay. Of course, it's always the bottom ones. Not that. Not that. Here we go. Alright, we completed that one finally. Fishy business is done. 14,400 for that one. Ouch. That was not nice. Okay, it's MST, Mountain Time. 4:11 p.m. for Mr. Stu. Stu's an hour behind me. I'm an hour behind the East Coast, like I think Nathan... Not sure who else in here is out there. District, I think, is out there. Fishy business sucks due to the soft ice. Okay, I'm trying to think, should I go up here? I gotta go back to here after that. No, we'll come back. We'll come back. We'll detach. Yeah, District, you're on the East Coast, right? You're like New York, New Jersey area, something like that, I think. I'm from Minnesota, so like central United States. Central time as well. .0013 in Norway, so just past midnight. Oh, Sawyer, you're in Texas, okay. Right, says, with what I'm trying to do, I've done all that I can. Yeah, that's all you can ask for, District, right? Give it your best shot and go from there. Blaine, got some sad news. Won't be able to watch your stream tomorrow. Gotta work at 11 and don't get done till 5. So right about the time I get done, huh? Well, that's what I always say, Blaine. Those bills won't pay themselves. So, oh shoot, oops. Forgot about the fuel in here. Now... Oh, wow. That worked out pretty close. We have 2 extra liters. That's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it too much for 2 liters. Your mountain time, Snakebite? Snake, where are you at? Stu's mountain time. I'm gonna say like Nevada or something. I have no idea. I'm just totally taking a shot in the dark. That might even be Pacific. Probably is, actually. I don't know where the time zone cutoff is. Snakebite might be your neighbor. But if my manager is not there, I might be lurking. Alright, Blaine, just don't get yourself in trouble. You're guessing Utah, okay. Yeah, we'll see. If he, well, I guess if he wants to disclose, he might not want to, I guess. District says, yes, that is right, okay. He says, thanks, Stu. I'll have to be at 7 p.m. Eastern, same time zone as Nathan Providence since I start school. Also doesn't have to be today, very flexible. Okay. Somewhere in Idaho. Okay, Robert's from Idaho. We got 2 Idahoans in here. Well, I don't know. Robert Weeks, you still here? Might be lurking. Actually, we have to go to this watchtower anyways. This is one of the ones we have not visited yet. Which way do we get there, though? Definitely got to go to the left and around. Okay. Wait, is everyone in the chat UNCS? What's UNCS? Neutral somewhere in Idaho as well. Okay, cool. We got 3 from Idaho. That's a surprise. From an undisclosed location, right? You guys like living out in Idaho? I've only ever passed through, but looks nice. You never really hear much. It's kind of a smaller state. Or at least I don't hear much, I should say. Never hear much about anything happening in Idaho. I'm somewhere south of Idaho, that's true. Half the country moved there? Oh wow, did the population spike or something? With COVID, a lot of people moved out to Idaho? Yikes. I know they moved out for like remote work and stuff, but I guess I didn't know that they moved to Idaho. I just knew they were moving more away from the big cities, which I suppose makes sense from pretty much everywhere you're at. I had to look up a map of the US, forgot where Idaho is. Oh man. It's next to Montana. Montana's on its east. And then it has Oregon and Washington to the west. Canada to the north. I don't know what's directly south of it. I think it might be Utah. Yeah, I think it's Utah. I'm not sure exactly where it falls, like, east-west-wise over there. We've been in a housing boom since COVID. I didn't know that. Okay. Yes, nothing out here will... So-so. We have a massive influx of people moving. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's the first that I've heard of it. I'm sure you guys, you know, being local, you hear about it all the time or you see it, but... being like 4 states over, I didn't know that that was a thing that was happening. I knew that, like I said, moving away from the big cities, but... JJ died. Yep, just refresh. I have poor connection sometimes. Sorry about that. Thank you, District. Why you boot me? I'm sorry. Yep, from the vid, the Texas floods and fires, CA pop spiked. Oh, population spiked. Okay. In Arizona, now with 1 BR studio. Oh, 1 bedroom. I was like, what is BR? 1 bedroom studio, 2,500 plus. Yikes. Zing, if that was harsh. Was directed at me. I was getting Indiana and it mixed up. Ah. Wait a second, I gotta track this one again. Also, I got a sneeze coming on. Search the old... Here we go. It used to be a hidden gem. Not so much anymore. I miss the old times. Going to eat dinner? Alright, see you later, PTR. I'll be following you shortly. By about 20 minutes. Cat's out of the bag now. Yeah. Like I said, I've only been... I passed through there. I don't think we even stayed anywhere. We did get out into some town. I don't even know... Like, I don't remember where it was. But it looked nice. Kind of a smaller town somewhere. I think we just had to get gas. That's probably why we stopped. Maybe we got something to eat. I don't remember exactly what it was, but... Yeah, that's all that I've ever done in Idaho. It's just passed through, basically. Alright. Watchtowers got. We did, I think completed 2 things plus a watchtower so far. Not too bad. Maybe even 3 things. I think it was 2, because we didn't finish the bridge. We still got a second portion to do of that. Alright, let's take a look at the map. What did we unlock? Government support, was that the one? That might have been the one. I don't have it started, okay. Oh wait, no, ice fishing, there it is. Let's run over there. And then run here. And then go back for our trailer. And then over here for the cement. I'm with you, JJ. No way, and Stu is always live, but I'm pretty sure I will be since I missed mine earlier. Oh, you're going to be live later on tonight? JJ's lucky he streams from PC. When the connection is bad, my streams just get booted. Sorry, I just bumped my mic. I'm trying to wipe my nose again. I don't know if that's a PC thing. Could be. But I think my connection is... It like craps out sometimes and it thinks the stream ends, but I think it's... Might be just because it's satellite, like it temporarily loses connection, but it doesn't like fully lose it, so it thinks the stream ended, but then it keeps going. I don't know. Blaine says, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. Is that what you're having for dinner tonight, Blaine? Wait, what do we have to do for this? Consumables. 3 consumables. Okay. That would have been a good one to grab, I guess. Bye-bye, you heading out, Blaine? Oh, wait. I'm trying so hard not to talk about what... Oops, I gotta stop there. What harsh means in Norwegian when you guys say harsh. Go ahead, explain it to us. What does harsh mean? Like if someone was to say, ooh, that's some harsh words you said right there. Does that not work in Norwegian? Or it just doesn't make sense? I stream from PS4, so my connection gets bad. My stream and network features just close. So maybe it is a PC thing. That's weird. D-shaped rugs again, huh? We're back to this full circle. Well, I just thought aren't a lot of things. Oh, never mind. All right, what do we got here? Lodestar. Is that the one? Oh no, it's that one. Okay. I think there's one on each map, first and second. I don't think I have enough fuel to get all the way back to my my fuel trailer though, because we had to leave it. Don't sell harsh. Don't sell harsh, guys. Don't be a harsh dealer. Somebody asks, a harsh dealer of words. Don't say mean words to people. Only the softest of rugs. But they gotta be in the shape of Ds. They gotta be D-shaped rugs. Or it could be like, I guess, a Coca-Cola shaped rug, or maybe mathematics. You know? Is your PC Wi-Fi or wired? It's wired. The router is like 3 feet away from me, and then the PC is right next to me, and it's wired. So the cable's like 2 feet long. Actually, I think it's a 3 foot. I think it's a 3 foot cable. Oh my goodness, that was a big hit. Thank you, Zing. We got the fuel. That's almost out. Also, the router I have is... Also, the router I have is Wi-Fi only. Kind of sucks. Yeah, that's some good rugs. You use it all the time. Was this conversation done before and it's daily about rugs? I'm lost. So because YouTube is so strict with some of the stuff you say, I'm going right here. Okay. I try to be really careful about what I say. Yeah, wired's better, so I have it wired. I used to run it on Wi-Fi, but I'm like, my connection sucks. I want to try and get it as good as I possibly can. Yeah, so like, Coca-Cola is a different word for blow, if you know what that is. It's just sort of an inside joke, because sometimes I play GTA 5 online, and that's one of the the things you can sell. So we joke about Coca-Cola and other stuff. Yeah, it's just to try and side skirt YouTube from dinging the video, basically. Well, like, I'll give you an example district. I've always been tried to be super careful about what I say. But there was one time when somebody mentioned aberration, and I think it's something to do with like tree cutting or something like that. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. But really? Random hole? Okay. But I read it wrong and it sounds like smortion. And so I said that word, and even though I was not talking about that at all, my video got dinged. So I don't make anything off. I mean, I probably wouldn't make much anyways, but I can't monetize that video. I even requested a manual review of it, being like, you know, there's nothing here. Like, yeah, I said that word, but it's not even, I didn't talk about that at all. It was just that one word that I thought was something else, but they're like, nope, you said it. Sorry. Like, what, really? So, yeah, you gotta be really careful. Oh, come on. Got your stream back, very nice. So this is the question I have for Nate. I don't know if Nate's still here, he might be lurking. Oh god, not again. Good to know about all these restrictions, as I have not streamed on YouTube yet. Been on Twitch the whole time. Yeah, I'm the complete opposite district. Never been on Twitch, just YouTube the entire time. Come on, let me turn. Turn the truck. There we go. Okay, good enough, hopefully. I think so. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, I know they're picky about the word, the vid, the jab. Any like ongoing conflicts are very touchy subjects. Obviously, smortion and you know, I guess stuff like that, D-shaped rugs, all that sort of stuff. Maybe you'll have to come up with your own code words for them. If the topic ever comes up, that is. Or maybe you just don't even talk about it if it does come up. Just, alright guys, let's change the topic. Gotta go watch your GTA vids, big fan of it myself. Okay, yeah. Recently, well, probably shouldn't say much yet actually. That'll have to happen at another time. And a group of crows known as the... something also bad for YouTube? A group of crows. What? Weird, Stu. See you later, Mr. Jacobson. Thanks for stopping in and have a good rest of your night. Anybody want to take guesses as to where we're at? The goal has 1 minute 17 seconds, and then once that's done, I'm probably going to go up and eat, so... I have not got a text message saying it's time to eat, but probably within the next, like, 10-15 minutes, usually. It's around 5 or 5:30, so we're a little bit past, but... we started at 29%. We got an upgrade, and I think we did 2 things. It might have been 3 things, I can't remember. Because we didn't finish the bridge, We did some other stuff, like we crafted planks. We did some logging. Wait, did we do? Yeah, we did short logs. Okay. I gotta sneeze again. You know, let's just do that. What do we need? I think it was cement, right? Ooh, we unlocked driving on ice. Nice. Is that it? Yep, okay. So 33, I think, based on what you're done. Ian says 30. Anyone else want to guess? Okay, so we need three cement for that. I'm going to see if we can bring anything else with us. Water pipes, so no, nothing for those 3. No garbage, no large pipes, no to that as well. Oil barrels, I don't think we can get that on this map. That's the top of the middle on the other map. Short logs, that's going to be a haul. Vehicle spare parts, that's too far away. Wait, what trailer was that? Scout fuel trailer? Where's that at? Okay, well I guess we don't know where that one is. Fishing trailers, no. We did bring 1 vehicle spare parts here already. Scout trailer. Service spare parts, we could bring some of those, but we're not close to that. Consumables, we're not close to that. And some more planks, logs, oil barrels. Nothing really here. Let's check the tasks. That's on the map. Vehicle spare parts and consumables are not here. That's not here. That's not it. No. Nope. Nope. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I guess we'll just load this up with 3 cement. Alright, JJ, I'll see you around. Father duties on my hand. Sounds good. Appreciate you stopping in, District. Have a good rest of your night. And, yeah, we'll see you in the next one. We'll check it quick, and then that's where we're going to end it as well, so you didn't miss much, District. Any last guess on percentage? We got Stu at 34. I'll just give it like 30 seconds here for chat delay to come through. See if anybody else has a guess. We got 3 guesses, basically. Just Stu, Ian, and Zing. 32 for neutral, 32 for Alfredo. Let's see, what do I think? 20. We started at 29. We got 1 upgrade. That should bring it up like to 30, maybe 31. Then I think 2 or maybe 3 more tasks. So yeah, 32 to 34 is about right. I think I'll go with 34. I'll go with Stu's. We'll go on the high end. It's probably not 34. It's probably 33 or 2, but 33. Zing got it. Zing and only Zing was the winner. So yeah, 33% done. We're done with 1/3 of the region now, guys. But Zing, do you know for sure if you're going to be streaming, or are you still not sure? Because I know Rex will be streaming. I know Donuts is going to be streaming. Stu's going to be streaming. I think Wright said he might be streaming. I think Het's probably streaming. There's a lot of other channels you guys can go check out if you're interested. I think Zing and Het... Well, Zing, Het, and Stu are going to be doing SnowRunner. I'm not sure. I think Donuts definitely is doing Oblivion, the remastered, and... who else did I say? Oh, Mr. Rex is doing Farm Sim. Even if I can't get in, I got other stuff I can do. Oh, so you're not going to be streaming? Oh, probably not. Okay. Alright, well, thanks everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream and have a good rest of your night. And I will see you all in the next one.